If I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. O'clock, 23, pack one empty in the backseat when I get home. Off the saddle on a Friday, gravel on the driveway, rattling my styrofoam. That southern sun, that red dirt run, deep in these veins like DNA that bore me deep in the mud. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hood, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown ball pack looking for a soundtrack, straight, I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. Country fried steak down at the Cracker Barrel, got my name on it. Throw some gravy on it. My baby loves White Claw, blue jeans, red dirt stain on it. She was raised on it. That 336, that Jim Beam hits. Deep in these veins like DNA, can't take it on out of this kid. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hood, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown ball pack looking for a soundtrack, damn straight, I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. Get out the DMs, get out the comments, get out the old mindset way back when. So what if I sing? So what if I rap? Let me tell you one thing, get off my ass. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hood, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown ball pack looking for a soundtrack, damn straight, I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. If I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't.
Well, I'ma tell you like this. I am not the one, little son. Better run with a gun. I'ma tell you like this. Fuck you and fuck where you from. Gotta say the word once and it's done. I'ma tell you like this. We can get a crackin' little bitch. Boy, quit without an attitude, sis. I'ma tell you like this. Better man up, lil' jit. Let me know if it's a problem, it's lit. Still a big talker, cause I got the biggest follow through. I follow money, you tryna get hoes to follow you. I am mad at you. How you hung around me and your dumb ass never learned how to keep it G. God damn it, sickening. Hope you listening. Post how you the realest, but you know it's different. Say you got them dividends, talking about them Benjamins. I ain't even gonna violate and talk about what I lend, but keep my name out your bitch ass mouth. Sure there's other ways you can get that clout. You can dick ride like you do behind the scenes, cause you be switching sides like you LGBT, but I know that boy's around. I know he gon' keep talking. I wasn't raised like that, but I don't come around them types often. Tell you like this, that, for love where you at. You know we can get the shit poppin'. Tell you like this, that, for love where you at. You know we can get the shit. Bro, I'ma tell you like this. I am not the one, little son. Better run with a gun. I'ma tell you like this. Fuck you and fuck where you from. Gotta say the word once and it's done. I'ma tell you like this. We can get it crackin', little bitch. Boy, quit without an attitude, sis. I'ma tell you like this. Better man up, lil' jit. Let me know if it's a problem, it's lit. I got a couple reasons, some of these dudes is turning to haters. I'm a motherfucking reminder how they can never make it. I'm up in this shit and I never needed no one. I'm a business bitch, you gotta pay me to show up. I got that energy, you know that energy, that BDE shit. That I don't really know why that bitch intimidate me shit. That you can't lease this wavy baby make you seasick. That killing you with everything I do, bitch, rest in pieces. You fucking buffoon, thinking you fucking with me. It's ironic, I'm a CEO and don't need company. Look, I'm up in these prices so dummies don't come to me. Asking me to give them verses and they wanna come for me. You a whole asshole if you a dude and hate bitches, but your eyes light up when a dude's name's mentioned. Bro, compliment a woman, then you tell him stop simping. Bro, you got vagina envy, tell your homie to stick the tip in. You sus in the comments, you sus in real life. Imagine making fake pages just to speak your own mind. God damn, that must suck, you hate yourself and know why. Seek help, little bitch, before you take your own life. Shit, bro, I'ma tell you like this. I am not the one, little son, better run with a gun. I'ma tell you like this. Fuck you and fuck where you from, gotta say the word once and it's done. I'ma tell you like this. We can get it crackin', little bitch. Boy, quit without that attitude, sis. I'ma tell you like this. Better man up, lil' jit. Let me know if it's a problem, it's lit. Bro, I'ma tell you like this. Bro, I'ma tell you like this. Bro, I'ma tell you like this.
Stop the suffering, you could have stopped the screams, but now your reign is over, and it's all up to me. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Bury me with my guns on, so when I reach the other side, I can show him what it feels like to die. Bury me with my guns on, so when I'm cast out of the sky, I can shoot the devil right between the eyes. Hey, 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 hey. Fuck you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car, and that's just you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you started shit. Now you're texting all my friends, asking questions. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days, what a connection. It's like you'd do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car, and that's shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. You said you just needed space, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Told everyone I'm a bitch, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice sounds. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car, and that's shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Fuck you and your mom and
Peekaboo. Hey, everybody. Let me get my girls up here. Shit show, it's telling me that you don't have any devices connected. So I'm going to boot you off. Oh, you need to connect your mic and your cam. There you go. She got it figured out. Hey, watcher, you're muted. Fast Eddie, did you hear the song that I played specially for you? Well, it was for me too, but I had you in mind when I picked it. Hey, Avery. So I appreciate everybody coming here. I guess Watcher is busy because she is still muted, and I'm still waiting on my girl and my lovely co-host to get her stuff figured out. Hope everybody's having a great day. It was buried with my guns on, Eddie. I'm good. Shit Show's having some technical difficulties still. So Shit Show, it's still showing up that way. Oh, there she is. Let me add her up here.
Shit show salad.
Hello?
Shit Shows
Hola.
salad. Watcher, you had what was happening? Did Babe turn off the Wi-Fi or what?
I don't know what's going on as usual. Hello, gorgeous. Hi, Watcher.
Hey, babes. It's a shit show over there. That's what it is.
It always is.
I know how that
So,
goes. It's the same for me.
so I have
I
a
really
fun
need to
show
change
planned
that
for
picture.
today. It's gonna be different. What does this say? Bite the dust?
Another one bites the dust. It was
Is
from
that
that
what
joke.
it is?
It wasn't a joke. It was a story
Oh
from your
yeah,
work,
yeah.
remember?
Yes. Yes, I remember. It's funny. It actually suits today's topic. So um excuse me. I've got a little bit of sinus stuff going on. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway,
You're good.
so we're gonna do like a commentary. I've never done a commentary, and I'm winging it because my BFF is on very important business and can't be here. I'm hoping he can make it sometime part of the show. If not, I know that he will watch the replay. Anyway, so Watcher, first of all, fucking badass last night, your show.
Oh, thank
Yeah, it
you.
was really
I
good.
do have to tell that it was like you've been doing that for years. Like you're way more pro at it than I am, for sure. Without a
Well,
doubt.
thank you very much. Practice makes perfect.
Well, you're welcome.
I've been practicing.
Well, fuck, if you have to practice, I hate to see you when you're perfect.
I'm never perfect, I promise. But yeah, and just
Reality show,
FYI,
Kaylee.
kind of as a footnote, I'm waiting for a very important phone call. So if I just drop, that's why.
Okay.
You better not.
Absolutely. No problem. Well, nobody's more important than us, I assume, but she's got to
Well,
work for a
there's some
living.
stuff
So
going on with Betty Hayward.
Oh, I got you. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
Well,
we're waiting for a phone call back. Hopefully.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, just
Jesus.
update us when you know something, okay?
I will.
Because that's very important. So, so Belle had a live last night. While Watcher was live, and I guess she got a little nosy, or somebody got nosy and sent her screenshots and of a joke I cracked in Watcher's chat about I think I said, for God's sakes, please don't take mental health advice from the cucumber lady. Hence why the thumbnail is cucumbers. And then Nuts commented back, God forbid. I mean, this is what happens. So he commented back and he was like, "Could shoot, cucumbers are gross." Well, apparently that triggered Belle, and she found it extremely disrespectful. And she just really went and let loose. Now, granted, most of the show
She
was
usually
about
has a pretty
whatever
good
her
sense
and
of humor.
she usually does, but I guess people calling her. I guess it depends on who's involved, determines on how much she tolerates. I don't know. We have recently stopped talking because of the whole Girl Ryan thing, and I got on her panel and respectfully told her that I thought what she was saying about Girl Ryan's losing a daughter was awful. And I didn't know the extent of what the backstory of her and Belle's issue was, and I didn't care. But the fact that she was dragging, Girl Ryan's deceased 7-year-old daughter, I thought was awful. And I thought at the time it was okay. But at that point, I had already made up my mind that I knew what kind of person she was deep inside. And I just don't fuck with people like that. It just grosses me out. But ever since then, I have decided to remove myself from any dealings with her, just because that's not the kind of person I want to associate with. I can tolerate a lot of things. That is not something I will tolerate. Now, I do want to do a disclaimer on. I have screen recorded her live, so um, I will have to pause to commentate, do commentary, so that I know she'll be like itching at the fingers to copyright strike me. So I'm gonna have to pause it. You guys know how that works. I had the option to speed it up, but Jesus, listening to her voice and 2 times, just I think would be worse than listening to her voice. So I'm choosing to
boy.
just speed it up. Um, it is going to be under fair use. Kathy Waters says, "Oh my God, no." But I think she's talking about something else. Okay, so it is going to be under fair use, but I do want to do a disclaimer. Apparently, there has been some stuff going on between Just Observing, Stony, Belle, and Lacey H. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. It's none of my business. I don't know. So there's a lot of talk about that on this live. While I was screen recording, I fast forwarded through a lot and was able to cut an hour off. But there's still like a large portion of it on there. So if you'll just bear with me, I will try to fast forward. But the problem is there's little things here and there said about us in between all of that. So I don't want to miss any of that. So we have an opportunity to, comment on it. But that being said, the disclaimer is Lacey H does act kind of out of character on last night's show. But, okay, and I'm going to say but, she's dealing with a lot in her life right now, in her personal life.
Yep.
She's got a very ill mother on hospice. Her husband's gone a lot, so she doesn't have her husband there for moral support. Although I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying a video call is awesome, but it's not a hug. And also she has 2 small children, one with a lung disease. So I don't want, at first I was like, wow, Lacey, wow. But then I had to step back and remember what I was going through emotionally when I was losing my mother. So I do want people to keep that in mind when they see this side of Lacey, because it is kind of shocking if you haven't seen it already. But give her grace, okay? Because she doesn't deserve, and I'm as, from what I gather from this video, like I said, I haven't seen proof of it because I haven't paid attention. I'm not calling Lacey a liar because I don't know her to be, but she goes nuts because I guess somebody spoke about her child that's got the lung disease. So
Strength and prayers to Lacey.
Definitely.
yes, strength and prayers for Lacey, but also please do not judge her, because just keep in mind what you see and what you're gonna see is not
normal character.
non-normal character for her, because she is going through a lot and doesn't have a whole lot of support. So I don't want to judge her, and I'm not going to judge her by her behavior on this on this live show, because if somebody came at my kids, that would just, I'd fucking lose my shit too. So I'm just being honest. So I don't know, like I said, how true that is or not. I have not paid attention to all that mess because it doesn't have anything to do with me. Thank goodness. So without further ado, we're going to start it. I'm going to fast forward through as much as possible. But first I need to say hello to everybody in chat. thank you guys for all coming. Kathy Waters, I know you would never be disrespectful. I didn't think you were being disrespectful. I thought you were commenting about something else. And yes, absolutely, children should always be off limits, regardless of how angry you are. Yes, crazy brat. Big hugs to Lacey. And crazy brat, I do honestly believe that. She's just in a very vulnerable position in her life right now, and her life is about to change. So that's that. But I'm going to start this, and I'm going to fast forward through some of it. Let me make sure I remember how to do this. Hang on. Boom. All right. Let me make sure I got the volume good. Is that how I do it right here?
Yep, on the YouTube screen.
Oh, I just made it big. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what the hell I just did, but hopefully I didn't screw nothing up. I just push play, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Play, damn it. Play.
Are you hitting it on the share screen?
I'm hitting it on the screen. Where am I supposed to be hitting it on? Oh, I'm supposed to be hitting it on the other.
Yeah, you can't hit it on the StreamYard screen. You got to hit it on the other one.
I'm over here.
Dang, watch her some pro already.
Play button on the screen. I told you. Okay, so here we are.
Like 2.75. So now I have to fucking return them. I'm so upset. They look great. I'm sure I look fantastical in them. But
your Belle's Devile.
That's it.
But wasn't there something else to it I added?
Belle. Right now, okay? And let me tell you something just observing. Last night, this crazy cunt claimed that I doxed her. Everybody watched the show. It was an hour and 30-something minutes.
Almost an hour.
I can't get them to. I have receipts. Belle sent me this. Belle sent me that. Produce the receipts.
All right.
So those two, definitely, those are on my top list. Oh, Marissa's at the bottom of the barrel. She's like the fucking cockroach of the sea.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
yes.
Good. All right, so I'm going to be pausing it. So what basically, I don't know if anybody watched this or not, but basically I'm just fast forwarding through the just observing thing. Yes, Kaylee, trigger warning, there is a lot of see you next Tuesday being used. A lot more foul language if you're not used to watching Belle. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people in here are. So, yeah, it's pretty shocking. I don't know if that's normal for people in New York. I guess it is. I don't know. She's literally the only person I know that was born and raised in New York other than Stoney. But so anyway, if you see me fast forwarding or hear me fast forwarding, I'm just trying to get through what we don't need to waste our time listening to, okay?
Anymore.
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah. No. It's horrible. No, Nils, they're talking about everybody on channel. They're making up lies, and I prostitute Lacey, so you men could get off to her. And I mean.
Okay, so later on, she talks about how, I guess, just observing accuses her of trafficking children and stuff, kind of like what Salty did. And I'm so sick of listening about Salty being, her excuse to act up. But Lacey made a really good point about that. If you really truly believe somebody is sex trafficking, call the fucking police. don't just make that accusation on YouTube. Otherwise, shut up. I mean, if I thought for 1 second shit show was sex trafficking some children or anybody, I would call the cops. I'm not going to call her out on YouTube for it. No, Daryl, you can't have my keyboard. So it just makes no sense to me why people keep saying that about people. I guess that's a different way of calling someone a pedo. I don't know. But you'll hear Lacey later on address that. And she makes a good point. If you're going to do that, hey, Stony, if you're going to do that, just call the cops. You know, it's crazy. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
All
It's no
this-
game.
No, it's not a game. And it's not an accusation that's okay to make. Of course, we all know it's not true, but I've said it before, and Belle even laughed about it. Belle can't organize her own life, much less a whole sex trafficking ring. So, you know, I said it with her right in front of her on my panel. So
Right.
she shouldn't get offended by that, but I'm sure she will. I don't know if she got offended by my cucumber joke. That might offend her today. I don't know, but tomato, right? Hey, Fumblenet.
Potato.
That's right. I really don't care actually at this point. She's a troll and oh, I'm reading the wrong chat. Though I was like, what the hell? All right, I'm gonna continue.
Crazy trafficking shit. And, oh yeah, and Stony supports this. This is she said, oh, I'm being, what is it called? I'm being dramatic. But when she says that, I'm all the people that I support, like true crime. True crime never did nothing to me. I like true crime. I don't see him or her acting.
I don't know what she's talking about there, but
It's
again,
another channel. True Crime 991.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they're involved in all that mess too, somehow. I actually commented because I was like tired of getting all those fucking alerts that they posted something and then I look at it and it's nothing but drama. Like drama. And I commented on one of their posts and I was like, listen, I subbed to this channel for the true crime. Not for this crime.
I think that the person that runs that channel, I've heard allegedly. I don't know who they are, but I've heard that they come from the drama community.
Yeah, I'm not sure what community come from. They just keep calling it a sector or whatever that means. Yeah, so I got tired of listening and seeing all that drama. And I was like, dude, I know it's a man. So I'm like, dude, I subbed to this channel for the true crime. Like, can we get back to the true crime like this? I'm tired of getting these alerts for all this crap. And, try to ignore it and focus and, get back to your talent of doing your videos and your true crime stuff. And I don't know if they listened or not. And they said they would try. And I was like, great. I'll check back in a few days. And if you do, I'll decide, I'll check back in a few days and I'll decide if I'm going to continue to sub to this channel because I'm just not going to do it. Stony. What is Stony calling us cunts? I don't know if are you joking, Stony?
That's weird.
I think she's joking. She's done a lot of laughing faces. So I don't know. I'm a little on edge today. I'm sorry. Stony, hi. I hope you're joking. Crazy Brat, I agree. Wish we all could get along. Okay, Fast Eddie says she's kidding. Great. Yep. Okay, good. Yeah.
So cut and shoot.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
I don't know what my malfunction is today with the phone and the internet,
Uh-huh.
but I can't see chat, and I have my phone squished to my ear so I can even hear. So just
Oh,
holler at
okay.
me if you need me to pay attention.
Sure. And
Okay.
just start talking. If you have something to say, we'll know you need to talk.
Okay.
So, something I need to point out is I see Anonymous Gemini on the stage or on panel with Belle. And I was a little confused the first time she came on Belle's panel, or the first time I saw her on Belle's panel, because the first time I met that person was in Sleeper's chat, and we talked several times in Sleeper's chat, and Anonymous told me they were a 71-year-old man that was married to a 48-year-old woman. And the reason I remember that was because Sleeper was making fun of Jim for claiming that that he was like 60 something years old. And I was like, damn, Sleeper, you look good for like 66 or something like that. And he was like, yeah, I know it. And Animus at the time was Animus AF, because that's when a bunch of y'all had the AF behind your name. And so they were like, well, I'm 71. And I was like, cool. And then I said, well, I'm 48. And he's like, oh, my wife's 48. And I'm like, oh, damn, you go, boy, you know? And so from then on, like, I was raised, you respect your elders. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So then every time I addressed him in a chat, which was mostly in Belle, or not Belle's, but in Barefoot's, he would come in. I'm saying he because at the time I thought it was a man. I would say, hello, sir. Hi, sir. How are you today, sir? And then he was being addressed by somebody from Bell's about some Troy thing that I didn't know about. I think it's Troy. I don't know. I think the name was Troy, but they were like accosting him in Barefoots during that whole fugitive search, that jailbreak search. And he was like, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. I don't remember who it was that was antagonizing with it, but I actually timed that person out after warning them a couple of times to quit badgering him about being Troy, because I didn't know. I still don't know what the hell that whole deal with Troy is, nor do I care, because apparently that's a Bellevue thing. I learned that from watching this live. So imagine my surprise, it's a woman. So when I hear her talking, I'm like, damn, that's not a man. And then I thought, well, maybe she's gay and her wife is 48, you know, because you can't tell how old people really are by their voice. And so, and then she starts talking about her sickly husband that's in his 70s or 71 or something. And I'm like, now explain to me why someone will lie about that. Uh, you know, convince me that they're a 71-year-old man, because I'll be honest with you, if I'd have known that a woman my age was being harassed or, you know, mistreated, I would not have protected them. The only reason I protected him that way, the way I did, was because I thought I was protecting an elderly man that was old enough to be my father. I even got Kaylee to help him figure out how to change his avatar picture to the Alex Easterling picture, because he couldn't figure that out, or she couldn't figure that out. It was really strange. And then when the hurricane came through, I watched all his videos and I commented and checked in on him every day through YouTube. Yeah, that's who it was. I know. I thought it was an elderly man.
Cut and shoot.
Yes.
Well, for one, I feel nauseous over that little story. And for two, I'm gonna go out and try to come back in because this is stressful trying to hear. I'll see you in a
Okay.
minute.
All right.
Mwah.
No. All right. Now I got to figure out how to get that to where I was so I can let her back in. So anyway, with that being said, I thought that was a little strange. Hey, Raven Gypsy.
Well,
So,
Annie also told me when I asked if they were male or female that they were a male. But
yeah.
I will tell you that when Annie first came on the scene,
Hey, I'm
I was questioned about what I thought about that person, that name. And I was like, shit, I don't know. I don't know who that is. And
yeah, I
yeah,
just thought people were calling him Annie because it was short and easier to type out than the Animus because it's,
right.
it was anonymous. It was Animus. So I thought people were shortening his name
Thanks,
or her
Raven.
name.
Yeah,
But I'm so glad that you were told he was a man. That way it's not just my word against hers. It was really uncomfortable and creepy when I found out. Because like I said, I thought, well, maybe she's gay and her wife is 48. Okay. And then she started talking about her older husband and how he's sick and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck? It was weird. Really weird. Hey, Deanna. So I just found that odd. I just had to get that out because it's been really bothering me. And so I just figured, well, while I'm throwing darts, might as well, right? I'm kind of waiting around for Shit Show to come back
right.
because if I go to the other show, um, but it was really weird. I don't know.
Well, that's what Georgia girl said, that she thought Annie was a guy too, because Annie always talks to her and both live in Georgia. Always thought it was an older dude. What is a retired EMT? Or who is a retired EMT? What the fuck?
I don't know who a retired EMT is. I think, yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, Shit Show needs the link again. She's back in chat.
Oh, okay. This is for Shit Show only, please. Okay. Oh, damn it, there we go.
I can't lie. I'm if I see a new person or whatever, I'm skeptical.
Hey, Clowny. Hey, so this is Clowny. Everybody, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Clowny
No,
is
you're
a
good.
new sub of mine from a different community. He is a hype clown, as he has said, the world's only bona fide hype clown. He is not a troll. He is new to the community. He liked one of my community posts and he subbed up. Clowny, I hope that this 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 live does not make you unsub, but I want to welcome you to our community. And I watched your last live, so I know you kind of probably Shit show. Oh, there you go. I know that you know what it's like. You've got a much larger channel than mine, so I know that you know what it's like having people mess with you, and you just sometimes have to address it. But everybody make him feel at home. He says, "I highly doubt anything will run me off." Oh, Clowny, I'm glad to hear that. Welcome. You're always welcome here, and I hope everybody treats you like you're at home. Yeah, mods, if you don't mind sharing his link, and you can share anybody's link in my chat, mods, if you want. But yeah, he's a good guy. He's a hype clown. One of these days, I'm going to have to interview him and get him to tell me exactly what a hype clown is. I think I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. I know what a hype friend is. Like, I need a hype guy. So
Thanks to Cut and Shoot, I'm going to have a hype husband for when I
that's
fight with the
right.
kids.
That's right. You'd be like, yeah, what she said.
What she said.
So, all right, let's get back to this clown over here. Not you, shit show, but we got a lot to go through. So, let me get back to this craziness so we can get through it, hopefully.
Inappropriately towards anybody, attacking anybody. No. If I did, if he was or her was, I would you supporting basically. It's not verbatim. I have the text. I posted it. I got on the phone and I was fucking reamed, and then I had my show about him. And Just Observing said it was a fake fight. Prove it, bitch. You just come up with these accusations. Prove it.
Okay, I promise there's some substance coming up, so just bear with me.
I have no proof of it. I haven't even talked to him, okay? No, do I hate him? No, I don't hate him. And that's my right as a grown woman. I don't hate him. You know what? I can't stand your motherfucking crazy ass, okay? So you're on pills. You admitted it. I have the text message where you admit that you're detoxing off of pills. So that means you're addicted.
Okay. I don't think she should be gossiping about anybody and their substance abuse issues. But I don't know what she does in her living room. I don't know what she does off camera. I don't know what she does in. It's just not a good accusation to put out there. Just gonna say that. And she keeps saying taped. That drives me crazy. Like, are we back in the 80s and early 90s? Nobody tapes anything anymore unless you're in, like in film school, or, you're filming a movie. It's called record. You screen recorded it or you screenshotted it. It's not taped. Thank you. I guess she still has a VCR. I have no idea.
Whew.
Okay, I ain't detoxing off of nothing, motherfucker. Okay, so okay. And you're very clear about being drunk. Oh my God, I was drunk. I made stupid decisions. Blah, blah. Do you know what? Just Observing, you went on Marissa's panel.
Okay. Not sure what that's about, nor do I care. Oh, she's collecting videos of people bashes. Oh, okay. Is she putting them on VHS or something, Stoney?
And I said this before, Marissa didn't even say a quarter of bad stuff that you did. And I've done nothing to you. So that's where it started from. It's not all new, you sick fucking rat bag cunt.
Okay, there we go with the lovely language. Lovely language. Yeah, I don't know, Shincho. Good question.
Okay? And you could use this show. It's fine. You pushed me to my level, and it's okay because I have everything from this moment past. I have every right to fucking voice my opinion, okay?
She does. She has every right to voice her opinion, but so does everybody else. But from what I understand, she has made it known that anybody that talks about her is going to have a show about him, I guess. So I guess only she's allowed to talk about people, but we can't talk about her. That's kind of weird. Hey, I have nothing against fucking cussing, Clowny. Cussing is not a big no-no. It's just this particular woman is she like talks like a hockey player / truck driver / sailor / somebody from New York. I don't know. I don't see Stoney always talk like this, so I shouldn't really say that. But yeah, she just has it's gross the way she says it. If you stick around, you'll understand. She talks like no woman I've ever known.
Stoney with her veiled threats. And you know what? Hey, Daniel, and Fumble. I realize, right? Anybody who has anything to do with Jim. And I get it. Betty, anybody that has anything to do with Jim. Stoney has had 3 to 4 fucking conversations with him, and they're taped. So I wonder I wonder.
Okay, so here she is trying to draw attention to Fumble that Stoney has spoken to Jim. So she's trying to stir shit up. It sounds like to me like Fumble's an idiot and doesn't know what's going on in the community or who's talking to her, who, or like he should even care. I mean, Fumble's aware we're all grown-ups. He'll handle things the way he wants to handle them. He doesn't need Belle directing his feelings about who he should be aware of, whose activities. That would be kind of weird. He's a married man. He doesn't keep up with the likes of other women and their behaviors. So there's that.
What is really fucking going on? I know a lot more than
I have no idea.
You people know. Okay? You people know. So I want to make sure, is it okay?
I'm trying to figure out who you people are. I don't know who you people is.
Right. And what does she know that might... Oh, sorry.
I don't think she knows shit. I think she's trying to say that because I think in her mind, she's trying to... I know how she plays, and Stoney can probably contest to this, but, or attest to this, whatever. I feel like she's trying to plant seeds of doubt in people's minds, but she doesn't realize we are all very smart individuals, and we've been playing this game a long fucking time on YouTube, that these little seeds that she's throwing out in the pasture to grow are not going to blossom because we're not fucking idiots. So I think that that's what her game is, by saying you don't know, because later on she starts talking about you all think you're best friends, but what you don't know is you're doing this and that behind each other's back. I know. Well, let me tell you something. If I'm going to do something behind your back or Ranger's back or Watcher Crazy's back or anybody's back, the last fucking person I'm going to tell is this bitch right here.
Oh,
because we all know she's got loose lips when she's sober, and she's got loose lips when she's drunk. So why would I tell her something I definitely would not want getting out in the community? That would just be dumb as hell. So, did you have something
well, I
to
was
say?
I was just taking a little break because I was thrown back a little by a couple of things that she said, and I know that, you know, she's going through a hard time, and I was just hoping that she would gather her wits and get back on track, but maybe she has different goals. Maybe she's not who I thought she was. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
People could be friendly with Jim Terry, but other people can't. I just want to clear that up. Okay. And guys, I have no issues with Fumble at all. And he has no issues with me. It's not like we're best buddies, but we respect each other. But I'm bringing it up because if he doesn't know, he needs to fucking know. Because if you're going that hard at Jim, then you need to know the fucking people around you. Okay.
You know, it's so funny that she mentions that, because, and she'll get to it later on in the show, you know, about her friendship offline with Jim. She still doesn't see that she's sitting here trying to out people or say this or say that. And I don't care if she hadn't talked to him in the last 2 months, but she's the one that's had the outside relationship with him, friendship, for months.
Yeah.
Admittedly, by her. Nobody told her not to have that friendship with him. I damn sure didn't. I told her that didn't change. You know, my friendship with her, she could be friends with who she wanted to. But carry on.
I was laughing because I thought it was fucking funny that she thinks that we all look at Fumble like he's some kind of godfather to us. Like we're little minions and we don't know how to behave or act unless he guides and directs us.
He's
Now,
the
He is,
father.
he is pretty cool, though.
He is pretty cool, and I enjoy his friendship. But and he'll tell you, he said it numerous times. Talk to whoever you want. I don't care. You know. Again, here we are planting more seeds of doubt because she thinks we're fucking idiots and we're gonna fall for it. It's not gonna happen. Not at least for me. So
in your chat kissing your ass and fucking over there kissing Jim's ass too. All right, behind the scenes. Please, come on. You're not a stupid man. Fucking get with it. I'm done. I'm done. People think I'm scared.
okay, so here we have a woman that's obviously used to a man running her life as far as like probably the way that she grew up running the household because she thinks that we're all following him again, when in reality, that's not the case. It's the exact opposite with Fumble. He respects us. He is there for us. We're not there for him.
Well, and let me just say real quick too, just because you're not in somebody's chat and just because you're not sending them super chats or super stickers doesn't mean that you don't support that person. And it'll come up later again in this. So I'm going to just stop right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm having a little bit of anxiety with Stony and Raven. Is everything okay?
It looks like it. Raven's laughing and Tony's kissing her.
Okay.
Or Raven's kissing, blowing her kisses with a heart. I've got some really good mods down there. I got Kaylee and American Honey that are pretty neutral.
Okay, good. So I'm not working. I'm just listening. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you see something obvious, yeah, take care of it. I mean, you are the co-host. Oh, Fast Eddie's in there too. So there's several mods in there. So in their experience mods. So I don't think there's anything going on. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Where you been all my YouTube life? And you know what? Stony knows me my whole life, right? She says, my family's crazy. My family's this. My family's that. Bitch, you're right. Bring it on. You know, okay? You know, you stupid cunt. And then you.
Whoa. I scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I am not scared of that broke back bitch.
It's funny that becomes normal. Like I've listened to Belle for so long that doesn't even faze me, the language.
Hey, Tigger's Bounce. If you're from Clowny's channel, if Connie can verify, we're a little on edge. Hey, Arkansas, with Trolls, Clowny, if you're still here, if you're inviting people over, I appreciate it very much. Just let us know.
Saucy, understandable.
Oh, I missed her comment. What'd she say?
She says she's not comfortable and had a misconception of what this live would be, and it's never going to end. So she's just going to.
Okay, that's fine, Arkansas. I understand.
Yeah.
Go talk about other people's children and they're fucking poor dying of cancer, and you and just observing or fucker.
Yeah.
And people who tell me ignore it, guess what? Go fuck yourself. Okay, I have from December, and I will count them. And if anybody wants it for proof, I'll put it out there. And 6 of them, 5 of them are from one channel, which is Slam and Door. Okay. And but you know, I have to say thank you, Stony, for correcting her. It wasn't Xanax. Thank you, Stony. But even Girl Ryan threw some shit in about Lacey that wasn't even true, that she had an OnlyFans. What? What? This girl.
To my grandmother
Sure.
using her child.
Just because I fast forwarded through that, let me give you context. Lacey H does not have a OnlyFans. Okay. That's what they were saying. She does not have a OnlyFans. Clowny, I don't blame you. I wouldn't vouch for no damn buddy either. I'm seriously trying to get through this crap here.
Because my mom is her child, and there's no pain greater than the loss of a child, and I feel for her, and it really bothers me that.
But honey,
I don't know what I did to her.
And threw some shit in about Lacey that wasn't even true, that she had an OnlyFans. What? What? This Girl Ryan's worried about other people with pill and drug problems. Girl Ryan, you and I have had talk. Stop your fucking lying, hon. You're another who lies.
I really like Girl Ryan.
Betty's okay.
Oh, good. Betty's okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us know. I like, oh, hey, Lacey H. I'm glad you're here. I like to hear how Lacey H defended Girl Ryan and didn't have a problem saying that she really liked her. I don't know what went down with Girl Ryan. So just wanted to let you know, like, I don't know if anything went down. I'm not saying it did. I'm not saying it didn't. It's just, but I like how she doesn't have a problem defending anybody. Girl Ryan, hello. I didn't know you were here. I apologize. I've been trying to make sure I get through this.
Ryan.
Person, why would you tell me personally you have fucking addiction issues, and then you're gonna fucking sit here and fucking judge somebody else who doesn't even have an issue? Her mother's dying, asshole. That's why she's on medication, you stupid fuck.
Okay, so that did not seem very sensitive. But that's just my opinion.
Do you want my thought?
Of course.
So I hear Belle sticking up for Lacey H, which is awesome. But Belle didn't realize that she was doing the same thing to Girl Ryan a week or so ago.
You're right. She actually was doing the same thing to Girl Ryan. Yeah. She was. She was doing the same exact thing to Girl Ryan the other, I don't know how long ago it was.
782 days. No, I'm just kidding.
Freaking YouTube life, it feels like that. So, good point made.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Like Saucy. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Have a heart.
I was making a joke, but I am being prescribed. No, I am being prescribed something.
No, there's a lot of people who have lost children out there, and they're not acting like this scumbag. Okay.
And it's no secret. I don't like Marissa, but I can't be mad at her for talking about my relationship because I've said things about hers.
Okay, two things there. First, I'm going to address the last Lacey H. She said that she dislikes Marissa, or there's no love lost between her and Marissa. We'll put it that way, which I understand because there's no love lost between me and Marissa. But Lacey H says that she can't be mad at her because she did, she owned talking about her marriage, and so she felt like tit for tat. Which I agree with that. I mean, you can't do it and then get mad when they do it. So the first thing, though, that she said was there's a lot of people, that Belle said, there's a lot of people that's lost their children and don't act like that on YouTube. Well, the same thing can be said about her. There's a lot of people with depression and whatever else she's got going on that don't act like assholes on YouTube. Just saying.
I agree, and I hope that Belle's listening and she realizes that some of the old timers or long timers or whatever only say something out of consideration, care, concern, like not even to be ugly. And then my girl
Right.
cut and shoot, whew, pulls out the knife. Sorry.
Hey, I'm being calm and professional here. We're just doing commentary.
We're doing great.
So are you.
Thank you. So are you, watcher.
So if that doesn't bother me, because it is a tit for tat. I have said things about her. I don't like her. She doesn't like me, and that's fair. But for the Stony stuff, I said she was psycho. What? I don't even know how long ago. And she does attack people. Weedleby and Stony's taking up for Weedleby, wanting to blame it all on Miss T. And
so I can tell you this, Lacey H. I took care of this with Stony. I did correct Stony when she was blaming, she was taking up for Weedleby about the Discord stuff. And I did let her know that it was not true what Weedleby was telling her, that it was not Miss T leaking it out, that it was, in fact, Weedleby that leaked it out. And I told her several of us had proof, including the apology for her doing so. So Stony did edit the post that she made and corrected herself. And I appreciate her doing that. So I think Stony has an understanding now, Lacey, that of what the real issue at the time is. And it looks like Stony and Lacey are talking in chat, and I just love that. I love it. You're welcome, Stony. Clowny seems like he's making friends in here. I'm so glad. Yeah, Lacey H. I didn't get a chance to correct her until after that happened, unfortunately, because I was not aware that that was happening. And I don't have a way to reach out to her. So I had to comment on her post. So I hope that you guys can work it out.
it's not all Miss T that did all that. Weedleby is the main one that wanted all of that and then tricked us and ran straight to Salty with that. If I would have known she was fucking
with girl Ryan and she's a mother. But what Cut and Shoot doesn't realize is that in
not going to protect her, she's going to throw your ass under the bus and run to
Salty. And yes, I did.
Not going to protect her. She's going to throw your ass under the bus and run to somebody else for protection. Just
Can I
keep
just
on.
say something? I'm sorry. Cut and Shoot, I haven't said a word about you. Why are you trashing me? I haven't said a bad word about you, Cut and Shoot. Why?
Here we go. Here we go. Good times. Good times.
Why are you trashing me? For God's sakes, don't take mental health advice from a certain cucumber woman. And then Fumble. I didn't think we had an issue. You're like, cucumbers are gross at cut and shoot.
So I guess Fumble's not allowed to dislike cucumbers without Belle getting insulted by that. I don't.
Well, and there was a time where Belle would have laughed and agreed. Oh, you got that right. Like, I can just hear how she kind of used to be, and maybe she's just so wound up that she's just upset. I don't know, but It was just a snarky comment. It wasn't anything violent or threatening.
No, I mean, I could have
I would have
said a lot
cried,
worse.
but I'm not
I-
Belle.
I'm capable of saying a lot worse. You all know that, but yeah, I have no reason to. I didn't feel like I was bashing her by saying that. I was just like, and I'll be honest with you, that's the best advice I think I've ever given anybody. Like, she's going through her own issues. Don't take mental health advice from her. It's crazy. Like, yeah.
I'd like to see her really focus on herself for a bit and, feel better, do better.
Yeah, quit worrying about it. Yeah, she's got very important stuff coming up in the next few days. She needs to be careful and do better. Pay attention. And get her priorities in order. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
You know what? I don't bother neither one of you. Both go fuck yourselves. I mean, I don't know what to say. I haven't said anything bad about. I didn't mean to cut you off, but somebody sent me text messages. They're in Watcher's chat, and they're trending.
So I have a pretty good idea of who that somebody is that sent those texts, but I don't have any proof of it. So not right now, anyway. Working on it. She told two married people to go fuck themselves. No, me and Fumble are not married to each other, but we're both married individually. And she told us to go fuck ourselves. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, that was funny to me. Go fuck yourself. Wait, is Ranger here? Barefoot, hello. Are you back from your secret mission? So glad to see you, Barefoot. All right. Is Watcher still on panel? Yep, there she is. Okay. All right. We're going to continue. I'm going to go fuck myself right now. Be right back.
Don't ever say that again.
I thought you had more respect and you had more all that. I haven't said anything about you. Why? What is it that you feel that you need to speak about me? I haven't spoken about you.
Okay. I'm a little confused on what I have a little more respect than. If she's comparing me to her, fuck yeah, I got 1,000 times more respect than she does. If she's comparing me to a cat, like my cat, no, my cat's an asshole. He ain't got no respect. He only loves himself. So, yeah, Fumble. You're effing yourself. You're married, dude. Stop it. You don't have to do that anymore. Oh, you're gonna play like my husband does. Oh, I'm married. Whatever.
I'm back.
Girl Ryan Solo days. Welcome back. Oh, that's right. Tuesdays are my solo days, Girl Ryan. That's funny. Right. So, all right. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to. Yeah, I do have a lot more respect. And nothing she can say or do will ever change that. For sure.
Not one word. So everybody's blocked. Everybody, Watcher, Cut and Shoot. I have a list of people that are blocked, and they've been blocked for over a week now. I haven't spoken to anybody. So Cut and Shoot, so everybody could see the true characteristic. She used to harass me with Salty, and
okay. So before we get into this harassment with Salty thing, she said I'm blocked. We're all blocked. We're all blocked. But if you pay attention to the chat, in a little while, you'll see me talk in chat. In her chat. And the reason I do that is because what I thought was my friend Easy Now said in chat. Now Easy Now and I have we're not as close as we used to be, not even as close, but we care enough about each other that when Watcher's ex-husband was trying to force his way into my home and he heard about it, he immediately emailed me and was concerned and expressed his, gladness that I was okay. So, and I would do the same for him if I heard that something was going on with him. But we do not talk like we used to, but I still would, I'm still considered him a friend of mine. So I saw him make a comment later in Belle's chat here in just a little bit. I only go to this channel, or I go to this channel only. Well, he used to be a mod of mine. He was actually a god mod or a mod god, whatever you call it. and I hadn't seen him. And so when I saw him type that, I typed in Belle's chat. I said, Easy Now 90 with the eyeballs, letting him know, hey, dude, I saw that. And then he did the eyeballs back. And then nothing else was said. So clearly I wasn't blocked. I don't know what I'm blocked from, but probably after this I will be blocked from her channel now. But
the cell phone.
Oh.
That I wasn't blocked, but then I was blocked, and now I wasn't blocked, and now I'm blocked again.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have noticed because I literally have not talked to her since she's dragged Girl Ryan and her deceased daughter. Because, like I said, at that point, I had no use for her. So, all right. I don't know who Jody Coco is that loves Stony. If Jody Coco is Marissa, Marissa, you're unblocked from my channel and you're free to come in here and be comfortable. I have unblocked you. I'm not going to attack you. I have no reason to. And we don't have to be friends. So you don't have to interact with your friends under an alt. Oh, that's your sister. Okay. Just making that clear. Okay. I'm going to continue. Get through this shit.
Yes, I did a show and I did this. I realized that wasn't the right thing, but we worked it out. Right now, though, I'm not going to say anything bad. I mean, I'm upset.
No, Badger.
But I'm a bit disgusted and disappointed.
She's disgusted and disappointed in me. And I had bad character. How dare I? How dare I? I have bad
If your character was... Oh, sorry.
I'm showing my bad character.
I wouldn't be your friend if your character was that bad. Just saying.
I don't think a lot of people on here would. Jody, welcome. I apologize. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, if I had bad character, there'd be a lot of people like Ranger that probably wouldn't like me, you, Watcher, a lot of people. They recognize that I'm a pretty decent person. I have a lot of good people in my chat that probably think you cut and shoot. And no, I didn't want to bring it here, but I was mad. I shouldn't have, but I held it in till I heard another comment and I had to clear up the lie. Well, you're fine as long as you can bring anything here, as long as we keep it respectable. That's okay, Jody. Jody. So there's a way of addressing people that is behaving negatively. I've had children and I have 9 grandchildren. So I have a way of being able to taper down my anger to make it more calm, because I know that the more calm you are with children, the more they listen. And I practice that on my kids, more so on my grandkids. And clearly it's it's become useful on YouTube as well. I'm learning. So
So patient.
So the calmer you address these kinds of individuals, um, it tends, I've noticed with adults, it makes them more aggravated. They think you're being antagonistic, but I'm really not. This is who I am. Because I don't yell, scream, and shout. Thank you, Clowny. I don't yell, scream, and shout at people because people don't listen when you do that. If I got out here and acted like a damn maniac and started calling everybody names, nobody's going to take me seriously. Nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to have respect for me. And if I'm trying to get a good advice out or good point across, it's going to be completely drowned out by the nonsense and the immaturity. Girl Ryan, I'm not bringing it up anymore. I just want to thank you for standing up for my girl Kedshi. You're welcome, Girl Ryan. You're very welcome. So I just don't see when I see an adult behaving in some sort of way, it reminds me of a 3-year-old throwing a temper tantrum, just with a big mouth and a bad mouth, like potty mouth. So anyway, we may have to do a part 2 on this one.
I thought she was above this because she tells everybody that she is above it. Cut and Shoot says, I'm above this, right? What Cut and Shoot, though, she came up here like Save a Ho and with Girl Ryan, and she's a mother. But what Cut and Shoot doesn't realize is that in private, Girl Ryan and I spoke, and we had a third.
Okay, so
sorry. Sorry, Save a Ho.
Yeah. Who is this woman? Clowny wants to know. Clowny, all I know to tell you is stay as far away as possible. Yeah. It'd be best. Yeah. She likes to drag people. She likes to drag people for her own entertainment. And she's got issues. I don't even know how to describe the issues, but it would take several lives. But yeah.
Well, I totally accepted her. Sorry.
Do what?
Go ahead.
I said I totally accepted her for exactly who she was, and really, I didn't get too emotionally wrapped up and no private personal stuff, but I accepted that, and if I wasn't happy, then I wouldn't watch.
Yeah, I think a lot of us did that. Sorry, go ahead, Watcher.
I was going to say, I don't really think that she necessarily does it for entertainment. I think that she actually does it. Hang on.
Okay. Hi, Lady Luck. Welcome. I think she does do it for sport.
Okay. So what I was going to say is I really don't think that she does it for entertainment. So I think that like Jim Terry does things for content and for his own shits and giggles. I really think that Belle does it to make herself feel better. I think it's more of an internal mental psychological thing versus entertainment, because if it was for entertainment, she wouldn't end up getting in these positions where she gets so depressed and thinks people are attacking her. I think it's that victim mentality, that she's got to make herself feel better. So she comes on in this form to explain herself or tell her truth, when in actuality, all she's doing is continuing the cycle over and over and over again. So that's just my perspective on it. Right. From what I know of her, but I really don't think that it is. I don't think she gets, the shits and giggles out of it like other people.
Right.
Yeah. I'll just have to. Yeah, I'll have to. I feel like, I feel differently about that, but that's, hey, it is what it is.
Well, you probably know her.
A bit better.
Her better.
No, it's not. I don't think it's a matter of that because she shares with everybody differently. So it doesn't necessarily mean I know her better. I'm sure with me, she was probably a lot more reserved because for whatever reason, it's a possibility. So I'm not saying I know her better than watch her because I don't know. I just have a different opinion just based off of what I've seen. Because she seems to enjoy this. Like you hear me, I'm not hyper and happy. I don't like to be doing this. It makes me feel better because I'm defending myself and others and giving others a chance to speak up and explain to others things that they may not know about. But would I rather be doing a music show or playing around in somebody else's chat? Hell yeah. You know, am I going to do this for 3 hours? I hope the fuck not. You know,
Girl Ryan, Cut and Shoot is the sweetest woman. I'm not gonna freaking hump you like right now, but Girl Ryan, she is not scary. She is sweet.
just don't.
That's my opinion.
Clowny, I don't do music shows, but my best friend Ranger Barefoot Chill does. If somebody can share Barefoot Chill's link to his channel, that way he can enjoy it. Oh, we don't do karaoke. Fuck, you don't want to hear me sing. Be like stabbing your ears with screwdrivers.
Barefoot Chill, not Jill.
Fuck
Chill.
you. Fuck you very, very much.
I know. Ranger forgot to upload that in my thing, so I had to compromise with another song. Hopefully it'll make it in there now that I've bitched about it. Oh. I bought you a new shed house because your old one burnt down. Well, fuck. I'm so glad I could help out. Pissed off Patty.
And that's why you're having money troubles right now.
Me, probably because I've been buying shit
Yeah.
for everybody
No
else.
doubt. Hang on to that shit.
Hey, Clowny, I agree. That's right, girl, Ryan. Tell you where to go and how to get there with a smile, and then tell you bless your heart at the end, right? Okay.
Lacey H,
Oh,
you do have a good sense of humor, though. Luckily,
what did I miss?
but you're right.
Yeah, because she is thebomb.com when it comes to that stuff. She says what she needs to say and moves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find it, Cut and Shoot?
I did. So, going back to what she's saying about me with Salty. So here we are. She's regurgitating something that she's been delusional about for a long time, but says we worked it out, and we really didn't clearly work it out because she's once again bringing it up. Usually, like when I work things out with people, it's worked out and you never hear me talk about it again. But I guess I'm special and from another planet, and it doesn't happen in her world like that. So way back when we had our the first time we had a fight, she was talking shit about me with somebody when she was supposed to be my friend. Surprise, surprise. And I think that's been the demise of all her friendships. But we had the fight. She did a couple shows about me. She called me all kinds of names, the most disgusting names, had me blocked. I couldn't defend myself. So gaslighted me, which, by the way, just so you know, she is not blocked on my channel. She's welcome to say whatever she wants in my chat. She just better be nice or she'll get blocked. But she's welcome to come in here and behave herself like a lady or she can leave like a tramp. So, anyway, we had a big fight, and she's like, so she decided to tell everybody on her live that I was been working with Salty the entire time, and nobody knew it but her. First of all, at the time she said that, Salty and Kaylee, sorry, Kaylee, but it's true, they had been doing shows smearing me for 2 months, pretty much several times a week. So for her to say that I was working with a man that was calling me all kinds of names, all kinds of lies, all kinds of bullshit, but I'm working with him. It was ridiculous. When I called her out on it after we were supposed to be trying, like when I gave her a second chance and we were talking behind the, when we were talking privately, I said something to her about that. I was like, that's some bullshit that you say I've been working with Salty. She's like, I was just saying that because I was mad at you, blah, blah, blah. Well, here we are again. She's accusing me of that. She's accusing me again, trying to plant that seed that I'm working with Salty, or I was back then. I don't know if I still am. I'm sure that's coming next. I'll be working with him again. I'm surprised she doesn't accuse me of working with Jim because, that's what Salty said. So, and that didn't go over very well because everybody knows I hate Jim. So I wish a bitch would. But yeah, I mean, Kaylee can verify I was not working with Salty back then. In fact, Kaylee and I used to have a very toxic relationship. We got into it a couple times on Salty's panel after I left. So definitely was not working with Salty. No, you're right, Raven Gypsy. I've never worked with Salty on that bullshit. No. The day he ripped that Band-Aid off and I got off his panel after yelling at him, November 7th, I made the only closest thing I did to working with him was, hey, Huggy, was to make a peace treaty so he'd shut the fuck up. And he did for a little while and then quit. And the minute he quit, game was, he told me, game on, bitch. And so there it was. I started doing shows in the whole 9 yards. All right.
Third party there. We came to, she accepted my apology, but she didn't want you all to know
Rewind
that
that.
she expect and you had more, all that. I haven't said anything about you. Why? What is it that you feel that you need to speak about me? I haven't spoken about you.
Let me answer her question real quick. The reason I spoke about you, Belle, is because I don't have respect for you anymore. I don't respect people that trash people constantly, which you have done several times a week for the last couple of weeks. I don't respect people that talk about deceased children. I don't respect people that call deceased children's mothers names. I don't care what she may have said about you and the fight that you might have had 2 months ago or 3 months ago or yesterday. It doesn't matter. That's not what your focal point was on your show. I mean, you mentioned it, but it was a lot of hate, a lot of venom and hatred being spewed from your mouth. So no, that's why I spoke about you, because I don't have respect for you. So I guess the feeling's mutual. You don't have to respect me, and I don't respect you. There's that.
Not one word. So everybody's blocked.
Oh, bitch. And feel free to say whatever you want about me. I don't care.
Everybody, Watcher, Cut and Shoot. I have a list of people that are blocked, and they've been blocked for over a week now. I haven't spoken to anybody. So Cut and Shoot so everybody could see the true characteristic. She used to harass me with Salty. And yes, I did a show and I did this, you know.
Okay. Yeah. I used to harass her with Salty. So she's referring back to what I said before about how I was working with Salty. This was after, he said my first and last name and doxed several people and drug several of us for months. Not her. He never doxed her that I'm aware of. Not on YouTube that I'm aware of. I don't go to other platforms, so I'm not sure what happened over there and anywhere else.
I'm pretty sure that it was Jim that put her information up.
I think so too.
On a piece of paper
because
that just had her name crossed out, or it had something crossed out on it. But I'm pretty sure it was him that did that.
Yeah, she kept grouping herself in with the rest of us that night. And I know the date, November 7th. She kept grouping herself in, and I was very confused by that because I was like, I was there and he never once mentioned your name. Like, you came like several shows later. And like when he pretty much went through the rest of us, he started on you because I was on her panel that same week, that Friday. He doxed us he drug us on Monday, and then on Friday I was on her panel. He began to send me threatening text messages. I started reading those text messages out loud on her panel. And then that's when I declared war with him. Like, you're going to threaten me for real? And so I just read the threatening text messages out loud from her panel to everybody. And then he got pissed and he started dragging her. But I don't recall him doxing her, but I could be wrong because there was a little bit of time when I didn't listen to him for my own mental health. Because I'm aware of what I can handle and what I can't handle. So I'm not sure what she's talking about, but I certainly was not part of it or participated in it. Not in any way, shape, or form. I have never doxed anybody. Never. Nope.
I realized that wasn't the right thing, but we worked it out. Right now, though, I'm not going to say anything bad. I mean, I'm upset.
No,
but
Badger.
I'm a bit disgusted and disappointed. I thought she was above this because she tells everybody that.
I'm so happy that she's disgusted and disappointed in me because it makes me feel better. Truly, I don't want a person like her thinking we're equal.
That she is above it. Cut and Shoot says, I'm above this, right? What Cut and Shoot, though, she came up here like save a hoe and with Girl Ryan, and she's a mother. But what Cut and Shoot doesn't realize is that in private, Girl Ryan and I spoke, and we had a third party there. She accepted my apology, but
I hope that's true. I hope her and Girl Ryan spoke. Wait, and I remember when you and Ranger came back and he started his shit again. I was so happy. Okay, so Raven, let me correct you on that. I did not go back. Ranger did. I just was in chat, but I did not go back to his panel, if that's what you mean.
And just reading from the comments that apparently Salty did actually dox Bell all over Reddit and Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So he did, yeah.
Okay, well, see, I was not aware of that.
Me either.
I think she had told me something about that, but there was a little confusion on whether who it was that did it. But okay, I'll accept that. But that's not me. I don't know. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't know her information. I was on panel one time when we were discussing I don't remember what it was, the peace treaty thing. And then the second time I was on panel was when Kaylee and I got in our big fight, screaming match, cussing each other out kind of thing over that Corey chick calling Ranger Gary. And then I may have gotten up there another time when, oh yeah, I did. I got up there another time when he was playing Marshall, and Shack Lady and I at the time were friends. And her and Belle were fighting, and Belle was really going hard at her. So I got up there with Shack Lady to make sure, you know, she was protected. Why I was protecting Shack Lady, I don't know, since Shack Lady has been known to attack me verbally. But I guess she was scared of Belle and I wasn't, so. So girl Ryan, what I was trying to say was, and you don't owe an explanation, okay, honey? I don't care if y'all made up. That's great. I really do think you were owed an apology. So if she apologized to you, I can't keep up with chat, but what I was saying was, if she apologized, that's good. You deserved an apology. Whether you wanted anybody to know about it or not is not my business. I don't care. If I were you, I wouldn't want it to be public either. Number one, because that just drags on the memory of what happened. So I hope you did get an honest apology, and y'all were able to move on. I don't have a problem with you being friends with Belle. People don't understand. I don't care who you're friends with. I have disliked Belle and Shit Show. My own co-host enjoys her show up until of late, and maybe I'm wrong. You can correct me, Shit Show.
No, you're good, and you don't care. You always tell me that that doesn't affect you at all, who I like or don't like.
No, it doesn't, because
And I believe you.
I have confidence in myself, and I
Right?
have confidence and security in my friendships. And it's that's the difference. I don't have to worry about where my friends are going, or my co-host is going, or this and that. And there's a big difference. That's a woman, that's the difference between me and a lot of other people on YouTube. I could care less. Clowny declare war up in this MF. So don't light no fires in here, please. Right, guidance. That's how we've kept our friendship so long. But
Kaylee.
wait until you hear what she says. She feels sorry for you. Oh yeah. You little redheaded stepchild. Shit show.
So mistreated.
She didn't want you all to know that she accepted my apology and we spoke through it. So you are defending somebody who's lying to you. So you are also being nasty and rude. You come into my chat, attack Crazy Brat. Oh,
okay. There is so much to say about that. First of all, Girl Ryan and I don't talk outside, so there's no way Ryan could be lying to me about whatever happened between those two. I have no idea. I had no idea that they spoke until Belle said something in this live right here. Nor do I care. And then what else was it she said? Don't make me rewind it. Y'all help me out.
You come up on her chat attacking Crazy Brat.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's for something Cluckers had done.
Yeah. So she claims I came in her chat and attacked Crazy Brat. And I don't know if Crazy Brat is still here or not. I did not attack Crazy Brat. I think, in fact, I know what my exact words were. Crazy Brat, do you know what your daughter's doing at this very moment? And Crazy Brat said, no. And then that was it. I was in chat. It wasn't like I came on panel and spoke harshly to her. I was in chat typing this. I may have put some exclamation marks. I don't know. But I did not attack Crazy Brat. That's crazy. And she said no. And the reason I said that, that was the night that Cluckers had given my docs information over to Jim. And he doxed me. Not really doxed me. He didn't release he released my picture, which is public. So what? And then what was creepy about it though, and what really pissed me off was that they Google mapped the house. They didn't show it, but the creepy brothers were looking at it. So that's what upset me the most. I was floored by that. And Belvy knows exactly why that fucking pissed me off. And I'm pretty sure her big mouth has probably told Crazy Brat why that upset me so much. In fact, it's funny because she actually provided me all of Clucker's personal information along with the businesses that they own so that I could provide it to my attorney. So I don't know if anybody ever heard that before, but that's true. I got that in text messages. So Belle was so disgusted by Cluckers that she gave me all of her doxing info and all the info on the businesses that her and her husband owned so that I could give it to my lawyer. So there's that. But I didn't dox her on the internet. I didn't dox her on YouTube. I just took the information and handed it to my lawyer. So, but that's a shocker. But I did not attack Crazy Brat. In fact, I was angry at Crazy Brat, but I never expressed my anger to Crazy Brat about that. Crazy Brat's here. I'm here. I remember you saying what you just said. Thank you, Crazy Brat. I was angry at Crazy Brat for a little while. It took me a minute, a little while to get over it. But yeah, you said no and you just dropped off. But it took me a little while to understand because I do have adult children myself, and you can't control what your adult children do. You just hope that you raised them good and to be good people, and that they don't, do things that you don't agree with. But they do. I have 4 adult children. They don't always do and handle things the way I would do and handle things. We all know that has adult children. So no, there was no, it just took me a little while to recognize that, but I never lashed out at Crazy Brat over that, or anything. Like I never spoke poorly about her. I was pissed off, but I think I kept it to myself. I don't remember how I handled it, but no, Crazy Brat's always been a good woman. So always been. Thank you, Crazy Brat. I appreciate that. She said, no, I didn't. Because I owe you an apology if I did, but I don't think I did. But I'm glad you verified that.
Over Cluckers. I allowed that. I never done that to you. You come into my chat and you're coming up here about Girl Ryan and everything. I have not said a bad word about you, and you're in other chats trashing me. Everybody, that's Cut and Shoot's real character. I don't need to say anything more.
So I'm in other chats trashing her by saying don't take mental health advice from her, from the Cucumber Lady. Okay, I don't think that's trashing, but okay. I mean, yeah.
Look back at my shows. They're still up there.
No, they're not all still up there. They're not. In fact, the one where you trashed Girl Ryan and her deceased daughter, that one was dirty deleted. The day after that one was dirty deleted. The day you got really drunk and left your panel and didn't come back and had everybody worrying so much that Ellen was crying. Yeah, that one was dirty deleted. Probably because you have a great co-host that probably advised you to take that shit down.
Well, she's only got, from what I see, she's only got 8 live videos posted right now.
Oh, Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, you're missing a whole lot of videos that she took down or
Yeah.
somebody had
So
taken down. I don't know, but they're gone. So yeah, nobody can go back and watch your shows, okay? Because you dirty delete shit. If you go to my channel, you'll see every fucking show I've ever done. Everyone. They're all there. If I ever have one missing, it's only because YouTube took it. And if they take one of my shows, big fucking deal. I don't care. I'm not monetized. This is not my job. I have, more enjoyable things to do with my life.
One word bad about Cut and Shoot, not even in private. Everybody is blocked.
I find that hard to believe, considering she had
I can attest to that is not the truth.
She had a lot to say about me when we were friends, so I bet it's 10 times worse now that we're not friends. So I believe you. I don't need to see the proof. Watch her crazy. I have no doubt that that's a lie.
Okay? Not in private have I even spoken about her. This is her true character. She can't help it. She wants to talk about people, and that's it. So, I mean, I have the proof. Cut and Shoot, I haven't spoken about you. You can fumble. I'm a little surprised. I thought we were just neutral.
I just can't help myself.
Wait, because he said he doesn't like cucumbers. Like the dude literally does not like cucumbers.
He didn't say he didn't like cucumbers. He said they were gross.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, he does not like cucumbers.
He discriminates against cucumbers. Thank you, Kathy. Oh my Lord.
I'm a little surprised. But
what is she digging? Like, she checking herself for ticks right there? The fuck? Like, why
No,
are we
that's
always
the titty tuck. That's the titty tuck.
Why are we always like digging in the titties? That's so gross to me. Yeah, Crazy Brett. She did. She gave it all to me. But don't worry, Crazy Brett. My attorney has it, and that's as far as it went. Okay, because I'm not a doxer. I don't believe in doing that.
that's okay. I'm not the one sucking Jim's dick. Okay, you got to see. There's a lot of people under you, Fumble. You have no fucking clue who are over at Jim's, and guess what, motherfucker? I'm not one of them. So I'm gonna let you find out the hard way. All right, and Cut and Shoot, continue being you, because I really like that people see your true character. It's very simple.
Are y'all seeing my true character here? I'm honest, outspoken. What is it? She always says, "Did you just meet me?" I don't think I've changed. I'm still the same Cut and Shoot. Yeah, same Cut and Shoot. I call it like I see it.
Yeah, I kind of miss Belle the way she was when she was on your shows, or when she was just having fun. Even when she was drunk, it wasn't a big deal. Now she's just full of rage. It's sad, actually.
It's very sad, to name a few, Kaylee. Yeah, I don't think I've changed much. Since I've left Salties, yes, I've changed a little bit. Well, I've changed a lot, because there were certain ways that I behaved on Salty's panel because it was Salty's panel and I was respectful of his panel. But on my own panel, you'll see that I behave differently on my own panel than I would on anybody else's panel. I can say and do whatever the fuck I want on my own panel because I'm responsible for what comes out of my mouth. Everybody else's panel, they're responsible for what comes out of my mouth. By Cut and Shoot, I'm getting married on the 5th. So have to go. Oh, Lady Luck, congratulations. I'm so
Congratulations, Lady
excited
Luck.
for you. I love that. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So y'all are not just now seeing my true character. This is who I've always been. Newsflash. In case you're new. This is me.
Said I feel bad for Shit Show because I get it. Like when I've acted a fool, Crazy Brat, people may have looked at her different. Shit Show, I feel bad because again, look at my shows. I've said nothing about you, but you can't help yourself.
So Shit Show, maybe Crazy Brat can help you find a co-host support group that can get you guys through the bad nights.
Oh.
But why? I don't understand why she's on Shit Show.
She's not on her. She feels bad for her because she knows how Crazy Brat feels because she embarrasses Crazy Brat by her bad behavior.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I'm trying to say Shit Show must be embarrassed by my bad behavior. And I'm
Thank
saying,
you, Belle, for your concern. I'm okay. I'm okay. And I don't I don't know what to say. Belle, that's really sweet. And I'll take it at face value. But just because Cut and Shoot does things or says things doesn't mean that I'm doing them or saying them. So we're two different people, and I agree and disagree sometimes, and it's okay. But as far as supporting Cut and Shoot and being her real friend and not doing backstabbing shit or slithering into the woodwork, I'm good. Okay, I'm done.
thanks for that. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can Google it and see if there's a YouTube co-host support group, and we can spread the love.
Stop it.
I don't want you feeling like you're less than, because you're my number one girl.
Well, and it just shows the different people that work together. Like Crazy Brat is probably more calm or less timid. Like Crazy Brat is a beast. And she's the one that can handle Belle, and me, I don't know. What am I to you? I'm not a crazy beast.
I think you're a beast. You're not crazy. I think you're a beast. You just haven't shown it yet. But I'll be honest with you. If my mind is set on doing and saying something, I'm going to say and do it regardless of what you say.
Right.
Because that's just the person I am. No more than would I try to stop you from saying something about your feelings or anybody, as long as we're not initiating drama with somebody or like breaking terms of service or you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Then yeah, voice your opinion. And I told you that from day one. If you ever disagree with me, I want you to disagree with me. I want you to voice your disagreement, because it sucks when people don't believe that shit when you're in chat and you're like, yeah. They don't believe that shit. We have two different minds. We come from two different backgrounds. We just agree on a lot of things, but we haven't really done a lot of like deep issue things. You know what I mean? Like study programming or programs and stuff where we had the opportunity to have a different opinion about, like me and Watcher had a different opinion about Belle earlier. So what? Hey, JoJo, it's okay to have a different opinion. I love it.
Can I bring up something Belle had either posted or said? She said, if you're not with me, you're against me. And that hurt my feelings, because that's not true with me. Just because I'm not with someone doesn't mean I'm against them. You know what I mean?
I felt the same way previously in my friendship with her, because it was expected of me to respect her friendship outside of YouTube with Jim. But as soon as she saw me, go on Marissa's panel or speak to Stony, then she was fucking through the roof. Then I'm against her. And for now, I don't know if she's claiming that I'm working with Jim. I know she's thrown that accusation out there, but I'm like, I'm not the one that's friends with him. She was, not me.
Yeah.
So I wasn't against her until everything added up and mounted up over time, and I watched her behavior towards me. It wasn't about anything that somebody said, because people have told me a lot of stuff. I've seen like documented proof of a lot of things, but it's more about her behavior towards me, and I don't think that she really understands that.
And that's hurtful, and most of the time I think hurt comes out as anger. So that makes me even feel sad for a lot of people, because when someone's mad, that means they're probably hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a sap, so continue.
Okay.
You want to fight with somebody. So, and I do know, and Cut and Shoot is, right? With Watcher, Stony, like Marissa, like they're all together.
Marissa and I do not like each other. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. And I don't like to fight people. Otherwise, I would have went to New York. I would have been in New York already. I wanted to fight people.
Well, and that's my whole thing is like, she says, I'm not going to tell you where you can go or who you can be friends with. But then she turns right back around and here she is, they're with them. No, I just don't have my thing is, Marissa's never done anything to me. I don't know her very well. I've gotten to know her a little bit, but I don't really talk to her outside of YouTube. I could, but I don't. And with Stony, I met Stony a long time ago on Jim's show. I didn't have an issue with Stony until I started going on Belle's panel. And then Stony and I had a little an incident, and I said some really hateful shit, and I apologized. And once I apologized, I left Stony alone. Like I didn't talk to her, didn't chat with her. I didn't bring her up. I didn't mention her, and I left her alone. And so now that Marissa and I started getting to know each other, Stony and I had an opportunity to talk. And yes, last week we talked off of YouTube. There's no doubt I'm not hiding anything. That's just the honest to God's truth. But yet for her to claim that I'm working with there's some big conspiracy, it's just not the case. Yeah. And she ruined a friendship over this shit.
Yeah, I'm not with Stony and I'm not with Marissa. And if you want to say I'm with Watcher because we're friends, fine. But to say that I'm hanging out with Marissa and that's crazy. Marissa can't stand me. We dislike each other. I agree, Crazy Brat. Yeah, you're always welcomed here. I've always had respect for you. So yeah. So that's freaking hilarious that she said that.
Stop it. You're all fucking crazy.
Right.
And so
but
she says we're crazy. Sorry.
I'm not denying it.
Me either.
I'm laughing because it's true. I am crazy. But documented crazy. I've said it before.
Certifiable.
But some of us need documentation of their crazy.
Maybe I wasn't.
Because there's so many problems in so many people's fucking relationships. And she's going to fucking sit here and talk about me.
Okay, here she is saying that I'm causing all kinds of problems in so many people's relationships. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
I haven't heard of that.
I haven't either. I haven't either. If I caused a problem in any of your relationships, anybody in chat, feel free to raise your hand. Flip me off in chat. Stomp away like a 3-year-old.
Me, you ruined my relationship with my ex-husband. Now he's trying to come and get in your house instead of mine.
I told you. Dude, that dude needs to, like, I'd tell him to go around the corner, but that's my daughter. I'd kill him. He needs to go around the other corner, try to find some other white girl.
You just need to give him a key. Jeez.
No. Jojo says, getting ridiculous. I'm sorry, Jojo. I just, we're trying to make this fun. But at the same time, I'm being accused of a lot of things. So, fair's fair.
I'm not accepting it anymore. I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
Don't accept it.
She started this. I have not said a bad word. Cut and shoot. I wouldn't have said a word if you kept your fucking mouth shut. I won't say a word after this because everybody's going to know your real character now.
I bet she does not stick to that. And why do I have to keep my motherfucking mouth shut? When did she become the what do you call it, the dawn of the YouTube mafia? Yeah, whatever. I appreciate that, Jojo.
Well, that's the thing for everybody. She wants everybody to keep their mouth shut, but she can say whatever she wants.
She said show on her, I think it was the night before last show, that she's coming after everybody from now on. She don't care if she even thinks she said our name or her name. She's coming after us. Like, whatever. Does she think I'm scared?
She can give them my address. Pull up. I wish a motherfucker would. We all know how that's going to end.
She can't afford to renew her nursing license, much less come to Texas. Bitch's nursing license expires on the 30th. She's going to be fucked if she hasn't already handled that shit. She will no longer be a nurse after the 30th. Just saying. Just saying.
Because they know I haven't said a word about you. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Calling every motherfucker out tonight. Yeah.
Just because one person's friends with another doesn't like another doesn't mean, it's guilty by association. That's not.
Thank you, Lacey. See, thank you.
Not the case.
I bet Crazy Brett was so glad she probably was not on that panel last night. Just saying.
Right.
I go where I feel comfortable or where I want to be. I don't go where I don't want to be. And I don't know. I feel like people are coming at me because of other people's battles. I can't stand someone who fights another person's battle for them or who runs to someone to try and get at another person. Don't be a coward and don't play dirty. And don't lie. I don't have an OnlyFans. So everyone is very curious about my relationship. So, yes.
Yes, please tell us.
Because
Okay, so I don't feel the need to regurgitate Lacey's personal information. She said it. That's fine. She said it when she said it. I don't feel like it's fair. So I'm going to try, Lacey, the best that I can to skip over them as much as possible. We have a long gap here. Belle's going to go off camera and she's probably, really mad at me. So she's probably verbally abusing somebody else because of me at this moment, but she stays off cam for a little while. And Lacey and Annie are able to have a heart-to-heart talk and do their thing. So I'm going to skip through quite a bit here. Let me me see here. Oh. Okay.
Why are you laughing at me? Put me on the pro and it matched over the the infection and everything. Well, you know how that goes. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
cat fight. My cat's fighting right now. So I never know. I never know if it's the kid or if it's my hernia or if it's I have.
I don't care about any of that. That's gross.
Yeah, they had to break my word.
That's all I'll
See,
say.
I was born in a cab. It turns out both did methadone and they do good and then they do bad and then they both, but there were a couple. So it turns out she came in and I could see her sliding.
Wait, that's it. So the tidy bowl man, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, fucking eyes out. Honestly, because my cat is.
That's cute.
Oh my God, like a tater tot. I love it.
Okay, so they've proceeded on to talk about Stony. Oh, hang on, guys. My husband just walked in the door, so it's about to get crazy around here. So they're proceeding to go on and talk about Stony and Just Observing. And this is where Lacey H gets really upset, I think. And that's okay, because we understand why. So I'm going to fast forward through this shit, because I'm not even sure how much of this. We need to get to your part, Watcher.
My part was like at an hour and 32 minutes, maybe
Okay.
31 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to play all this.
Not to speak poorly on her. And here she goes in a chat speaking poorly on me. And I haven't spoken poorly on her. Again, that's her fucking character.
Oh,
Hell, she knows better. Okay? That's I came on every day, fought every motherfucker. I earned I'm done. You know what? I'm a different kind of, if there is somebody against, Lacey.
Okay. So we're regurgitating again. Same thing she basically said earlier.
And I'm not against Lacey. I'm just going to stand up and say that right here. I'm not against Lacey at all. Lacey and I actually had an opportunity to sit down and talk. And I've always loved Lacey.
Hey, Steppers.
Absolutely love Lacey. So that's not me.
Huh?
I said, as far as the if
she's using
Lacey.
Yeah, she's using that as an example of if I am against if hang on one second. Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi, Steffers.
Steppers.
I love that.
I know, me too.
So she's basically saying if somebody was going after Lacey, I believe, if I remember correctly, she would not fight other people's battles because Lacey can fight her own battles, which is how it should be on YouTube. There's no sense in 100 people getting involved in the same battle.
Wait, but at one point she was saying on there that if somebody had an issue with, and I could have sworn that it was, she used Lacey in the context of it, but nonetheless, let's say that somebody had a problem with Annie and attacked Annie, then she and her and Annie were close outside of YouTube as well as on YouTube, and she considered her a friend. that she would not associate with the person that attacked Annie because of her relationship with that other person. So she kind of contradicts herself, with I'm not fighting anybody's battles, but if you're my friend, then I'm not going to have anything to do with people that don't like you or that have a problem with you.
Right.
But,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I
'cause
mean? So it kind of gets
she's
a little convoluted.
Yeah, she's very that's what she was saying. You're right. So she was, let me go back to it. That way we can clarify. I know what you're saying. She was saying that she may not fight the battle for you, but she's not going to go kiss ass on someone's chat.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
She's going to cut them off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what she was saying. I know exactly why she was saying that. She's referring to a certain somebody that we both know. Wait, just some bullshit.
You did a pussy hair. No, I won't say nothing.
I hate
but
when
a
she says that.
pussy hair of a fraction. A pussy hair of a fraction. Okay? Hiding behind. No.
Here we go. Hiding behind the avatar thing. Yes, bitch. I'm behind an avatar. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm behind the avatar. You can't see me when I'm flipping you. I'm telling you, you're number one. Sorry.
No. When people are coming at me saying, hey, you're a fool, Belle, I got a whole different fucking line of everything. Toe Jam, come up, my beautiful.
My anticipated grief. So
people won't do the same. They think their protection or support is different. I think it's a lot more. And if we weighed it on the scale for anybody, I'm so fucking done with all of that bullshit. Because you know what? What the funny part is, and I don't mean.
I haven't passed your section yet, have I?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah, because I think here in a little bit, Lacey's really about to lose it.
Funny, haha.
I agree,
I
Stoney.
mean,
She is not good.
funny, like it's going to happen. Hello, Anonymous again. It's going to happen. They're all, because they're already turned on each other, but they're lying to each other and pretending they're all friends.
I guess that's us. Are we who she's talking
about? Are you
about?
pretending to be my friend? Because that's messed up.
I am, bitch. I've turned on you. You just have no idea how much shit talking I've been doing about you. And I'm setting you up with Fumble. You think he's your friend, but really we've been plotting and scheming.
He's gonna roller skate over my face.
Oh, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna take the little bearings out of your roller skates.
Oh, that's messed up.
Your wheels are gonna lock up.
Ooh.
And you're gonna fall down. Don't tell him I told you.
I won't say a word.
Okay.
Mass email going out.
That's right.
That's the problem. Everybody knows the real truth about people, but they're pretending to be best buddies. So then that leads other people who are viewing saying from the outside saying, well, wait a minute.
Yeah. Who is on the outside going, well, wait a minute?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah. She's got a lot of insecurities. I don't know her personally, but she seems to have a lot of insecurities because I don't think that, again, she's trying to plant these seeds. She's trying to plant these seeds because she's used to these seeds working on chumps, but we're not fucking chumps. We're all educated and smart people. And, yeah. She's used to dealing with cult-like mentality, and we don't have cult-like mentality. Hey, Lambrow. Welcome. Yeah.
This don't add up. Wait, what? Are you working together? Wait, what? Wait, this person did XYZ to you and you're kissing their ass? That's what I was saying before.
Hey, who do you think that she was imitating? Do you think she was imitating me and Shit Show? What? And this person said that. And this person said what? I think so. I was picturing me and
think so?
Shit Show. Yeah, I was picturing me and Shit Show talking like that.
I mean, it could happen, but yeah, I didn't take it that
totally
way.
how we talk. That's totally how we talk.
What?
What?
Well, that's probably me because I say that. What?
Right, that's true.
I do that a lot.
You do?
Yes, you do.
I say
What?
what?
No way.
No, what the fuck? Hey, Spot. Okay.
For me, and I even know Lacey H, okay? I supported certain people, right? I wasn't in all their chats all the time. I'm still not in people's chats all the time. I'm not there. You could support, okay, what do I want to say? Let's say there's somebody you're just amicable
Amicable.
with. Hello, Alexis.
Here she goes. She's starting to tell the story.
Hold on, honey. You're just, and you respect each other, and you don't have anything bad to say about each other. I'll jump in the
recording
chat. Maybe that person will jump in my chat with Blue Moon, but I'm not in the chat all the time kissing ass. We both know they're all.
I don't notice people in chat kissing ass. I notice people being grown-ups and having a good time and enjoying each other's company. That's what I notice. I don't see ass kissing going on. I don't see anybody fawning over Fumble or Ruben or laying pipe. Well, I see some flirting going on, but I think it's fun, not with, Fumble. I think the only time I saw ass kissing going on was on my own panel when Belle came over and virtually molested poor Ruben on my panel. It was embarrassing. Otherwise, I only see, quit lying, simp. You're true. I'm totally simping. God damn, Kaylee, quit being a bitch and call me out. We're turning on each other already. She's so true. Jojo, hello, bullshit. Jojo says bullshit. I'm glad you're getting to hear this, Jojo. And then I can post this. I have this entire show, including chat. The chat's not really interacting or making comments or having an opinion about this much. But I have it saved to my playlist. So if you'd like, I can post it. I can post the playlist on my community page if anybody's interested in watching the whole show without my commentary. Okay? Just let me know if you're interested in that, and I will gladly do that. And then the Screen Record Mafia can have fun with that. Okay, Jojo.
At this level of respect. I ain't kissing your ass, you ain't kissing mine, so that brings us up to a bigger level of respect. You have people who want to keep the peace, but they...
You hear Cooper? He's like, that's some bullshit.
Oh.
You hear him? He's still on it. He's like, he's like, that's what she sounds like, huh? Tell her. Anyway, I still don't know what she... Hey, shh. You're being rude. I'm trying to talk. I still don't know what she's talking about on here. The dog has no manners. Yeah, I don't know. I know I need to come on more often, Jojo. I'm sorry. Jojo agreed. I'm not gonna shock his ass. He don't have his collar on. He like gets that when he's really naughty.
They put, I hope this makes sense. they put themselves too much into. Why do you think I've been in my own lane with Salty and Jim?
I like how she says she's been in her own lane. But I've been seeing her like posting crazy shit against Tony and Just Observing and on true crime drama or whatever.
Well, here's the thing. I just want, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but before I forget, she says that she stays in her own lane. However, it's what goes through text message to people behind the scenes, because she's not willing to do it out in front of everybody. See, there's a difference between people who will publicly say, this is what I said, this is what I did, this is what I sent, and people who won't. Just like her sending me the picture of Jim's sister. She didn't want anybody knowing that, but she's the one that sent me the picture and told me about Jim's sister, because I didn't know who she was. I didn't know what she looked like. And then Jim attacked me for going after his family. Well, guess what, Jim? The information was offered up to me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're doing backdoor dealings, why do you think that people aren't going to do this stuff publicly where you can't do that anymore? I think we've all kind of learned our lesson.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what bothers her, because we've all learned who we can trust and talk to, and that we can't trust and talk to her. And that bothers her. I can see where that can upset her. That would upset a person, feeling left out, like,
Hey, Miss Lee.
The whole phone thing, Hey, Miss Leah. But good God, like, come on, man. So anyway, okay.
Jim and people like,
same.
So suspicious. Jim didn't attack you. And I told Jim fucking 2-3 months ago, okay? He said, Belle, you never gave Bella. You never gave me a reason.
I don't remember anybody being suspicious. That
me. It was me. I said it.
Oh, okay.
I said it to her. And I just asked her, I was like, do you not think it's weird? Because I said it to her and I said it to Miss T also. I said it to two people. Don't you think it's weird that I'm on your panel, yet he's not attacking you, he's attacking me? Do you find that odd? And apparently she got ass bent about it. I was just asking a question because it was something that I noticed.
Yeah.
So JoJo, he didn't try to fuck my personal life. He did with my grandkids. He did.
He did.
Yeah. And I don't think that she fully understands that either. I didn't put information about my grandchildren out publicly.
I don't think she cares because she doesn't know that.
There were two people. There were
doesn't
two
know
people.
The love that we have for our children and grandchildren. So.
Yeah. And there were two people that I told how to really get to me was through my grandchildren. Two people.
Yeah.
Two females. And he went hard after that. Well, guess what? I'm still here.
Still standing.
Yep.
Which is a true statement, okay? I was not part of his crew. I wasn't on his panel. I wasn't involved in any bullshit for 9 months. Nothing. I was a friend with him on the outside, okay?
Yeah.
That's it. And
did she just say she was not friends with him on the outside?
No, she said that she was. She wasn't involved in his show, in his panel, his chat, or any of that. But she was friends with him outside of YouTube.
Oh.
So did call in a lot, though.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's not suspicious, is it?
Yeah. I think I'd rather be involved in his show than be friends with him on the outside.
No shit.
I mean, what the fuck excuse do you use for that shit? So.
I just can't. The judgment that, okay, it's like somebody, God forbid, hurting somebody, murdering them, right? And then it's like, well, I did my time. I'm okay. I'm not a murderer anymore. But then I write a pen pal note to
What the fuck? What? Deanna, I hate her language too. Like, listen, I'm not a prude. I cuss and carrying on like that too. But yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now with using the, red rum connotation. But maybe it'll make sense here in a minute. I have to admit, I was not listening to the whole thing while I went brain dead after 2 hours and stopped taking notes. So the rest of this is new. So
I don't know, whomever. I don't know. All of a sudden you're back. Wait a minute, motherfucker. No, just because people said yeah and you said you're sorry, you want accountability. We don't all fucking, the world don't shut down at the fucking same time as everybody else. Who the fuck makes you all feel that you're that special?
because our mama said we were.
But who the fuck makes her feel like she's so goddamn special? She wants the world to fucking shut down for her mental illness and be aware of her depression and her pain and what she's going through. But fuck everybody else. Well, that's a great friend. That's just a great friend.
I know. She mentioned earlier that when she was really dark and deep in a dark place, not one for a week, okay, for a week. She was in a dark place and not one of her friends checked on her except a couple. And then she got a lot of emails, she said. That's her exact words.
Which is bullshit because I texted her and she even admitted it on her show that she ignored me.
Right, Mountain Girl? Yeah.
She's full of fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know, but I wouldn't know because we weren't friends. Even though we weren't friends, I still would have checked on her, though. Just because that's how I am.
Well, at that point, I didn't know that we weren't friends. At that point, I just knew that she had been treating me different.
Yeah.
Go figure. But I'm sure this is going to be trashing her. No, I'm just stating the truth.
Well, I'm just giving her a dose of her own medicine, but doing it with class. That's what we're doing right here as far as I'm concerned. So.
Oh my God, I leave for 2 seconds and bell's going off.
If we are real friends, we shut down together, okay? Which Lacey and I have done. Fuck these cocksuckers. I'm not letting it happen anymore. And my point is, it is going. Somebody thought I said a threat. I wasn't.
There is no threat.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who she's calling a cocksucker, but I'm offended. Hang on, I got a cat trying to sneak up on the other cat, fixing to start a big fight. Okay, got him. I caught him. That was close. Yeah, that's crazy. Seriously, I'm not offended. I don't care. I only cringe when she says that. Was it the pussy hair thing? Ugh, that grosses me out. Like, what does that even mean?
It's really small. Cunt hair.
Oh. Just the way she says it. Isn't there a better way to say that? Like,
it's really small.
Yeah, there we go. How about that? All right, let's listen to some more.
No, their turn is coming. It's not a threat from me. I am not doing it. You know, and it's like, oh, that was the worst thing ever. Oh, okay, what are you gonna do? Call the police? Fuck you. You know,
That's Reddit's their own self. I don't even know what you're talking about, but
I am not like you. So,
okay, I think she's talking about. Is she talking about Stony now, or just observing now?
I guess.
Oh.
I don't know who she's talking about now.
Oh yeah. Lacey says I think most of this is about just observing and Stony. That was her impression when they were talking last night, but she could be wrong. Yeah, I think so too. I know when I did want to say something funny, and I hope Alexis P doesn't get insulted when I say this, but I really think when I was watching this and screen recording it, I think Belle met her match when it came to being spoken over on panel, because Alexis P, I have noticed this about her, that Alexis P talks over a lot of people on panel. So, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just think it's funny because she actually talks over Belle quite a bit on her own panel. I know that's who I was referring to in all this. They aren't present here and never are. Okay. Towards people I won't ever mention. They aren't present. Okay. So, all right. I do remember there was a big
your games and your manipulations, I'm not like you. I'm not going. I'm not threatening you because I ain't doing nothing on YouTube. I
Jesus,
ain't doing
Belle.
certain things. I'm not doing that. My point is, just do you, fucking boo.
Okay. Thanks for the permission.
You think it's a threat? Do you? That's all.
Well, the thing is that even in war,
as protecting people or treating them like shit, like it blows my mind, and they think they know everything.
Lacey, it's okay.
I know.
But Lacey, I'm new.
Lacey's right. Even in war, there are rules. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, this was a lot about Tony and them. Did you hear the part that you needed to hear, Watcher?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to say it. I have no problem with Jim, and he's done some dirty shit to me.
Okay.
I do. There was something that was said in there that I do want to address, because in my live stream yesterday, I made the comment that if people are going to support Jim and those that support what he does on their panel, then they need not come to my channel. And I meant that. I meant that. It doesn't mean that we can't be respectful to one another. It doesn't mean that we can't be friends or whatever. It just means I prefer you not come over to my channel. I just prefer it not, because what he's done to me affected the one relationship that really truly mattered. Really truly mattered. And if somebody had an ounce of care about me or my well-being, then they would understand, you know. And I've watched him do this to a number of people. And if somebody wants to support him, that's fine. Go support him. But you don't have to support me. If you want to, your business. But if I even get suspect that you're trying to fuel a fire between him and I, because I'm not going after Jim. I don't have anything more to say or do with him. He's a done deal in my book. Like, he's going to end up driving his own stuff off the cliff. Well, I mean, he's teetering there already. But I don't.
Daughter.
Yeah, I don't need people going back and forth trying to continue to fan a flame. When I'm done with it, I'm absolutely done with it, and I don't want to. I just don't want to have to deal with that at all.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. It's not a personal attack on anybody. It's not. I'm not saying that somebody is, a bad person because they do it. I just prefer not to have it in my life. I mean, like, if I wasn't a strong person, I shit you not, he can make fun of me all day long, I'd have blown my fucking brains out. I would have done it because that was the one relationship that, and like I said, I told two people. And it was two people that supposedly don't have anything to do with him. But now all of a sudden he's talking about this and it's being brought up again.
Yeah.
And so
I'm sorry, Watcher.
I was coming from with my statements yesterday. I understand Lacey and her position, and I'm okay with that. I still love her to death. Not a big deal, but she's not one that comes back and tells me, oh, well, Jim said this or Jim said that. And I do not believe that she's giving him information either. But we don't talk outside of YouTube. We've had 2 phone conversations and that's it. So that's where I was coming from with the whole support thing, and just keep it away from me. Just keep it away. That's all.
Oh, damn. We had a fake Eddie in here. Scary as fuck. God.
I think that's the real Eddie. American Honey's messing with him, maybe. Oh, fake Miss W.
Oh. Jojo says, tell you after watching people in some of these chats, I'd like to run a wrench up some of their asses in real life, especially when you see them on power trips. Jojo.
She's not wrong.
I know. I should make Jojo a mod. Jojo, do you have mod experience? Jojo would rock them trolls.
Watcher, did you hear what I said a minute ago?
No, ma'am.
I said I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Thank you. It sucks, but they say that doesn't kill us, makes us stronger.
Just observing, you are welcomed in this chat, but just know that Lacey H is in here, and you are to keep it respectful. Okay? At all times, or the mods will time you out. So just to let you know that.
There's a lot of people that say a lot of things and post a lot of things. Just observing that nobody would even notice or pay attention to, and I don't know. If it's not you, then it's just not you. There's nothing really you can do about it.
Have we confirmed that's the real Just Observing? Because last night there was a fake one in Watcher Crazy's chat. I think it is the right Just Observing.
It's got the eyeballs. Does it got the eyeballs after it?
Last night's had the eyeballs too, but it didn't have the pictures. So that's what I just wanted to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, she's just confirming that she doesn't have 2 alt accounts that accuse Lacey of things, and those are lies.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully they can work that out. If not, they can fight on somebody else's channel, not mine. But as long as they keep it, if mods will just keep an eye on it, I will not let anybody be attacked. So just needs to be respectful. Lacey H was able to talk to Stony respectfully, so I have no doubt that she can talk to Just Observing respectfully. So we're going to carry on.
Carry on.
The fuck away from me.
So,
And Lacey is at the point where she is. She still can, though, be, you know, she'll say to me, this is how kind Lacey is. She'll be like,
So she wants to stir the shit pot. She can lick.
okay, I'm going to fast forward through this because I think this is a pretty a moment that Lacey's probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to say she probably doesn't feel good about it, but I'm sure she probably doesn't want to relive this moment. Nothing against her. I've already explained at the beginning of the live why this probably happened and that we totally understand it.
I think I belong on here. I mean, I'm just saying, but I'm going to stay.
But it's just like you come and you bitch and you're like, if you're gonna go there, if you're gonna do this, then I'm gonna fuck with you. And what gives you the fucking right to tell people?
Okay, I don't know who they're talking about. Like, who said that if the people went to other channels, they were gonna fuck people were gonna fuck with them? Do we know?
Oh, no, the only person I've heard say that is Jim.
Okay.
Now, I did tell Twin Mama.
Sure. I just want to make sure somebody, and I know you will, Lacey H. I know you respect me. I just want to make sure it's not me that's being said about, or because that's wrong to say. I've only heard it like on Jim or Twin Mamas. Is that what you're saying?
No, Jim has said it, but I told anybody who lets them up on their panel to do the vile shit that they've done that I will come after them.
Oh,
not
okay.
Not if they're in someone's chat or supporting another channel, but if they're up there dogging me or whatever, oh yeah, if I'll dog that creator, better believe it.
Clowny, I'm sorry, Watcher. Clowny, thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm glad you met a bunch of new friends. And I want to interview you one day on panel, me and Shit Show. I want to know what
Clowny hype.
What a hype clown is. So I need to email you and set that up because I would just love that. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, and thank you to everybody in chat for making him feel at home.
Bye, Clowny.
Okay. Are y'all interested in listening to the last 45 minutes of this? Or no, the last 20 minutes? I seriously think it's just ranting about just observing in them.
Yeah, I think it's just the repetitive stuff. Oh, I don't think there was anything else. As a matter of fact, I think I fell asleep during it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Because I watched it earlier.
Here, rename that. Yeah, because we've been on for almost 3 hours, which is fine. Let me go grab a drink. Can y'all talk for just a minute so I can go grab a drink?
No, we can't talk at all. We'll never talk. Yeah. I love you, Shit Show.
Watcher could sing.
What do you want me to sing?
I need to take a break.
Take
Chris
this
Stapleton.
job and shove it.
Or that.
I ain't working
What's
here
your name,
no
Shit Show? Where'd you come up with Shit Show salad?
Cucumbers? I don't know. I was just trying to be weird.
I love you, Shit Show.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to get a drink and take a break.
Grab some her pies while you're there.
I will.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Because you know she's going to Sonic real quick.
Right?
Girl
Look,
loves her Sonics.
I don't know if I can. If I think of the word her pies, then I dry heave a little bit.
Well, yeah, and not because of the STD, but I think of her pie. You know, and I'm like,
Right?
no, I don't
Right?
want her pie or no, none of those her pies. You know, so yeah, but
Yeah, no
the her
pies.
pies that you get at the Sonic, they're fresh baked and they're wonderful.
Mm,
Hmm.
I like chicken pot pie myself.
That's funny, Mountain Girl. It used to be one of my favorite songs whenever I was a kid too. I'll give the shirt right off of my back. Hear my buddies say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
American Honey. So funny. So I just want to say that if Belle's listening, I don't have a private and personal relationship with you, but I have grown to like you. And I think you just need to take care of you for a minute so we can have the old Belle back. If you're depressed, you shouldn't drink.
No, and you know, I've said it 101 times that I truly cared about her as a friend on YouTube and outside of YouTube. And um, you know, I'm a very straightforward person, but I also sit back and I allow people the time to work through what they need to work through. And I don't like seeing her. And I've got a text message from months ago where I told her you're spiraling out of control, you know, and I don't like seeing it.
Yeah,
I,
there's
I,
just too much noise, too much action, too much. You know, I can understand if her goal is to be like the big YouTuber and maybe do the Lincoln Kane thing and whatever. I can understand all that, but when you just kind of diss the people that actually care about you as a human, then it leaves a bad taste.
and nobody takes away from her that she built that channel. She put the work in for her channel,
Absolutely.
you know, and worked really hard at it. No, I for one would never want to take that away from her. However, if she does continue to talk about me, then she's going to have to deal with those consequences. You
Well,
know,
like
because
I was talking to Cut and Shoot one day, if you don't treat friends like that. If you're a friend, then you either work it out or you move on because you're grown. You know, got to calm down. Like if Cut and Shoot and I got in a fight, there's no way I'm gonna start talking to everybody else and bad mouthing her. That's weird.
yeah. Well, I mean, last night after, I guess after her show ended, because when my show ended, I ended up going over to LC's, and and so I was over there on panel, and she comes up, which it's not a problem to me. I'm not in competition with anybody,
Exactly.
you know. And the only reason that I even hit the live button is because, you know, Jim kept pushing. She wants a show. She went, guess what? You sit here and keep pushing. I'm gonna hit that live button. I'm gonna give you what you want. And that's what I did. And I'm not jealous of her. I have no reason to be jealous of her. You know, because if I want a large channel, I'll put the work in to have one. But that's my
Right.
decision. And you know, we got on Elsie's panel last night, and you know, I at that point I hadn't watched her show, So I didn't know anything that was said. But everything was fine on panel with LC. And then he had two people come up and talk to them. And while that was going on, I got a phone call. So I dropped down and then I went back into chat, and then I see a little later that Jim comes on and her and Jim get into it again. Well, Jim ended up leaving and Belle was the last woman standing. And I applauded her for that. That's one thing that she doesn't do is she doesn't back down. She's not afraid.
Right.
And I give her credit for that. So it's not that I just have horrible things to say about her or trash her. It's stop talking about me. Quit bringing up watchers. Just stop.
Right.
And it'll
And
stop.
that's probably why it's easier for me. I was only on panel with her a couple times on cut and shoots, and I enjoyed her, and I do understand her and her humor and this and that, but I just think that there's so much going on. People get real paranoid, trust me, on the YouTubes, and maybe she just needs to step back and take an objective look at her own stuff and start subtracting.
Right. And I will say that I had some of the funnest times on her panel. Like I've laughed my ass off, and so I don't take any of that away from her. And me going on panels and stuff, that shit, I was panel whoring. I'll be the first one to say it. I mean, if Bob is going to nominate me as a panel whore for 2023, I'm going to earn my title. And it was just a kind of an in-your-face thing, and then she wants to talk about, well, you don't even cam up or whatever. Well, I did. Just because I didn't do it on this person's panel or that person's panel. No, I did it on Fumbles first. I did it on mine. And then I did it on LC's. I'm not afraid of the camera. I just don't like people seeing my facial expressions because I'm very expressive.
Right.
Jolene, you always take my man. Jolene, watch out for Jolene and her pony. Because she will take your man. You better watch out.
I don't know. I just thought by now that everything would calm down instead of just being an uproar. And I have completely stepped back. Like I'm busy again because I choose to just go to a couple channels because it's fun.
Right.
Did you just hear me drink and swallow?
No, I did not. Thank God. Because I probably would have reached through and popped you on the forehead.
Does Babe know
quit
you
your drinking on?
What, couldn't you?
I love you too, Crazy Brett.
Does Babe know you swallow?
Well, what had happened was...
If he was here and even heard you talk like that, he'd find a hole somewhere.
I know. Hang on. Don't say anything else. Wait. Because I'm so mad I uploaded these sound effects. Actually, I didn't. I'm lying. Ranger uploaded these sound effects. And I didn't get to use them because I was in the different screen. So hang on. When I asked you that question and you got quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Ready? Shh.
That's funny.
I
thought I heard sound effects during part of the show. That's weird.
No, that I had uploaded the sound effects to use during the commentary, and here I am fucking lying again. I uploaded. Ranger uploaded 1, 2, 3 different sound effects, and they were all funny, and I didn't get to use any of them. I know it sounds like Lacey. She's outside. So I'm going to use them now. So say something ridiculous and then pause because there's, that time you have to wait a minute.
You're going to have Watcher.
Yeah, I just can't believe that you're trying to take over black ex-husband and claim my half black, no black having card son as your own. Crazy wench.
Hang on. Wait for it.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
I love it.
That's funny.
And then we got this one. Hang on. Okay. I don't know why it takes so long.
That kind of sounds like me on Pecan Seeds.
It does. That shit makes me laugh really hard.
Is that shit show on like 1.5 speed? It sounded like it.
Now,
Oh my
Shit
God,
Show
that
to
makes me
me-
laugh.
To me, Shit Show has the most amazing laugh ever. Oh, why is it playing again? Well, I seriously, there ain't nobody backstage. I don't know why that's playing. I'm serious. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is that playing again? Anyway, Shit Show has the most amazing laugh to me. I think she's just beautiful inside and out. Hey, old
Thank
lady,
you.
but you're crazy. I think you're beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
I'm glad we all three got to do this together. I think it's important that we hold people accountable for what they say. I think it's important that we take ownership in what we say. I think it's important that we are able to explain ourselves when we're accused of things being said. With that being said, it's 7:30 my time. I've been on here for 3 hours.
Oh wait, hold. No. Hold up.
Okay, what? What we got to talk about?
Let's
I
talk about
think
sex,
that-
baby.
Hey, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go longer if I need to.
No, I just have one thing to say.
What?
You're beautiful inside and out. Love
For
you.
sure.
Have you? I mean, if y'all want me to stay on, we can stay on. Y'all just gonna have to figure out something to talk about.
Oh, guidance.
Well, you know, I've never been at lack for something to talk about because I can talk, but
Thank you, guys.
I do need to use the restroom.
I know, and I'm kind of scared of JoJo because I did not have her in mind when I was picking my music. I was just in an angry mood, and so that's how I picked my music for tonight. So she's going to be dogging me and making fun of me. But that's okay.
She'll just be in the garden. It's fine. JoJo's fine. She'll be in the garden.
Talking about nothing is the best. JoJo says she loves everything. JoJo, I'm still waiting on my special playlist. I know you've been busy in the garden. But I think it's good that we leave it where it is right now. If people's feelings get hurt, I'm sorry. That's too bad. I don't know what else to say. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I think the people that deserve sensitivity were given sensitivity.
Gosh, you're so mature. It's weird.
Lacey H, you're in our hearts and thoughts, and I know what you're going through, and it's really tough, no doubt, and it's gonna change you. And thank you, Clowny. You don't become somebody told me a long time ago that and Ranger repeated this to me, that you never become a real woman until you've lost your mother. So it's
Or
gonna
5 years after that.
it's gonna change your life, but you're strong, and no doubt you're gonna be a better mother for it. So I'm
You got
always
lots
here.
of prayers and support.
You have a lot of support, and you have a lot of support around the whole community, I believe, but just know that I'm here. So, JoJo, I looked up that Robbie Williams song. I think if it's the right one, I screenshotted. And is that a silly song? Because I looked it up and I was like, there's no way Ranger's going to play that song. But I looked it up if it's the right ones. So I just want you to know that you do have a lot of support as well. And I hope that all this added stress does not, I hope it stops. And because it's, I hope you're able to work it out and it just stops. And I appreciate you ladies, meaning Just Observing and Lacey and Stony keeping it tasteful and mature and not making a big scene in my chat, because I would have been really pissed off, especially since I am giving second chances to a couple of you and allowing you back in my chat again. So
I appreciate Huggy Bear for being so good in chat.
Huggy Bear, yeah.
He said you should do a music show because he's been so good in chat.
So,
well, I hope everything's better instead of worse. I don't know. Where do we go from here?
Well, we just wait for the next live.
Right?
It's gonna happen if history repeats itself. So it is what it is.
Well, I hope the ones that are struggling the most get the most peace. Stony, Bell, J.O.
Did you say who?
Stony and Bell and J.O. What's her name? Joe?
Just Observing.
Observing.
Oh.
I mean, they seem to be the ones. And Girl Ryan, obviously, strength. Lacey H, strength. Cut and shoot, watcher.
Do you think we should ask Clowny up here?
Yeah.
Should we meet Clowny, our new member of our community?
Clowny's cool.
I'll meet a Clowny. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no clown.
Dang it.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Clowny, are you dressed for the occasion to want to come on panel, or do we need to schedule that? It's no problem if you're not ready.
Don't blame me, Huggy Bear. I didn't scare that barefoot away. He's going to change into Chippendale's costume.
He what?
He's going to change into his Chippendale's costume.
Oh.
He's got a cake he's got to come jump out of. It ain't my birthday, but I'm.
Did you guys see that? Hotspot posted a short, I think it was, with a frog dancing.
Yes, Lord, that was funny.
Oh, it was hysterical.
I laughed.
Meat hammer, meat hammer, meat hammer.
Mm-hmm. Smacking it down with the meat hammer.
Goodness. You guys. I can't take you.
Don't say you guys. That is Watcher.
No, she so started it. It's her fault.
Guidance. That was guidance. Sorry.
Yep. Blame it on the meat hammer.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone in chat. Cut and shoot. I love you, girl. Watcher, thank you so much for coming up here.
Thank you. I love you, girl.
Oh, much love. Crazy Watcher.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
What's she doing?
I'm not sure what she's doing, but she said 1 second, and that was up like 3 seconds ago.
Does that?
But we'll cut her a little slack. because she is in the driver's seat today.
Right?
I just hope she don't. Well, no, I think I'm the only one that hits potholes.
Ooh.
Yeah, when they're in the driver's seat.
No, I don't. I slow down because I don't want to fuck up my four-wheel drive or my tires.
Well, that's not really the kind of pothole I was talking about. But that'll do.
Because let me tell you, if there's any scrapes and scratches on the underpinning of my truck, my husband will see it from 5 miles away. And yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
You know how much is under there?
I used to have a Chevy step side.
Oh,
It was a 97. It was gorgeous. And I was young and dumb. And my husband, it was before we got married, but I used to work for an oil field company out in my area on the old back roads, you know, and there were railroad tracks that, you know, the roads were horrible. Like when it rained, it was a nightmare. And my daughter used to love jumping the railroad tracks. And man, I'd hit them.
There goes the fake just observing.
I'd hit them railroad tracks at 40, 45 mile an hour, and we'd go flying. And my 2-year-old daughter would be going, wee! And we'd be having so much fun. And boy, did I get in trouble when he found out.
So that picture I sent you yesterday in the side by side, you're telling me you're going to be with Babe jumping the freaking mountains instead of with me?
I out of respect for you, I would not go with Babe alone, but I would sure be wishing I was with him jumping those mountains.
Well, I'll be videoing, so you can be with him.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think just Mike is triggered because I talked about him and his mental health issues and being back on the bottle. I think that's where all the alts are coming from.
Is he drinking again?
Well, it sure appears like it.
Man, what a shame. Is he mad because he didn't get a ticket to Crime Con?
So he could what? So he could troll another family,
right? Well, the Delphi family's there, or you know, so he's probably been banned from any kind of. Quit eating my blanket, damn it!
Oh shit, he'd have to ride his bike there anyway.
Oh, that's a long ways away from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. My mods have done great today. Oh, here we go.
Good job, mods.
I don't think that's just
Mike. Better, just Mike.
That's not just Mike. He's never come in under his real name. That's just somebody. It's probably Rapper, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, Rapper. He's just saying just Mike now because you're talking about just Mike. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So that the mods, they've been busting ass. I appreciate you guys for all your help in the chat. I appreciate chat for being so awesome. And you guys, you women on my panel, you beautiful women, thank you guys. I've got because I didn't get that one song uploaded. Ranger,
you're fine.
But,
well, probably because was it? Oh, it was the fucky one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you played it at the beginning.
No, that was a different one. That was the ABCDEFU.
Oh. I like that one too then.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a funny one to play and then a rock and roll one afterwards. So I'm going to end this live. You guys stick around if you want to hear the music. And we will.
I'm going to drop down into chat.
Do this. Yeah, go right ahead. Thank you, Watcher.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, girl. Let's do this. I am going on mute. Thank y'all very much.
Okay, I'm going to drop off. Thank you. Love you.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. If that's thinking cunt, say it ain't true, but it'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 a motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what a hassle this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, 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 a big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but it is how you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 a motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your I try to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking imbecile. I don't know why I try to deny this nagging itch. You maniac, gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt, 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 a big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but it'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Your life is always so erratic. Why you gotta be dramatic? Seems you got no other way to be. Acting like another person, like you've been at home rehearsing cheap imitations of me. Grinding like a soldier in a minefield of the mind. And to run you over, ammunition and a pride. Crazy little voices say, careful who you give your trust to. I know what it is I see. I'm not blind to your vanity. I felt it when you stole my faith. After all the shit we've been through, I'm here now with the weight intact in your last all set. Why you gonna break my back? It's just a goddamn lack of respect. Cheated your way up the ladder, only thing that ever mattered never seemed to care who you went through. You wasted every single moment looking for a new opponent when it's always been inside of you. Grinding like a soldier in a minefield of the mind. And to run you over, ammunition and a pride. Crazy little voices say, careful who you give your trust to. I know what it is I see. I'm not blind to your vanity. I felt it when you stole my faith. After all the shit we've been through, I'm here now with the weight intact in stop the suffering. You could have stopped the scream. But now your reign is over, and it's all up to me. I'm gonna show you what I